100%. 100%. 100%. 100%.
On the battle. Stupid Iron Fist. Let's go. Fuck these motherfuckers. That's how you make a push. Where was that, Magneto? Yo. I wish you do text chat like now. So I would type right now. I would type Magneto, you suck. And the Magneto changed characters last second. They were this guy. Trash. Trash. War galore bloodbath. It's actually nuts. Bro. This game is vicious in all the right ways. Come on, take Robin in out. What? Vito's gonna win this match right here on the outside of the ring. With Little Italy straight down to Sicily. Quarter signs my ass. Finish this. Oh, Cole, no! Don't get. Vito pinned the Royal Rumble winner! And Stone Cold couldn't stop the pin! The WWE Champion! Vito! Spinning that centerpiece.
Here's your winner.
That was not part of the plan, but it worked out. Let's go. GG emotes in the chat. We clutched it there at the end. We did it. Team. The click. In the building. We've been shooting for over an hour already too, yo. Real epic victory. Huge GG's. But like, I'll take the MVP. I said I was locking in. I locked the fuck in. 24-4, 7 shared kills. All that healing. Passed out. They recovered from their rage. Wind breath. Oh. Fuck you, Iron Fist. Stupid little bitch. Let's go!
Another epic victory. Big win.
Annie, you stupid fuck.
Nice. Getting so many kills right now. 15 player. Oh my god. Let's go.
Yeah,
I got to 20.
All. Let's go.
Holy.
We got the deer head, seagull head, and the turtle head. Aha, I'm a turtle. Aha, I'm a turtle. I'm in your soup. Put down their defenses. Weaken the beast. Imura. You better not run. Uh-oh.
Looks bad when your game actually blows up and people are paying attention to it.
Oh, they're on that. Let's go! I was waiting for that. Gonfield. Must need it for the W!
We slaughtered them while having a whole conversation about video game prices.
I had a lot of headshots that game. My goodness.
Got this. Let's go. Portal? What's this? Hold up. Bro. I was not ready for that. You have to jump left or right. You can't jump forward. Oh my god. I'm gonna lose all my coins right here. Come on, bro. Where's the fish at? Like, I'm actually confused. It's like all the fish literally disappeared. Like, I have bait. Fuck. Oh my god, I almost fell in twice in a row. But that's so awesome, and now it's time for the Pizza Tower level. Beyond the crust pizza. Look at the artwork. Oh man. So, we're gonna try and get 5 stars here at Pizza Tower level. Let's go. We in here. The music. It's 2D and 3D at the same time. Y'all seeing this? Look at the door. Bro. It look like if I jump through there, I see the level. And this looks like a boss battle. With the tomato bucket. Yo, oh my god, what? What? Hey, whoa. Oh, I thought I could dash into him again. Yo, he actually flashes. Just like in the actual Pizza Tower game. Oh god. Here we go.
15-player KO streak. Holy.
Yeah, we're killing it. Let's go.
Let's go, chat.
Decimation.
We went off.
GG's in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. We in here. Hit that like button for Mario in the multiverse. It's time for Eckerteak City. Let's go. Professor Layton? Yeah, Professor Layton's in here. What's Dragonite doing? Snorlax? Youngster Joey? Everything is where it's supposed to be. What? Kimono girl! Bro! What? Us kimono girls are always rehearsing our dances at the dance theater. I can't go in. Let me in. Let me in. New scenery. Listen to the sounds. Close your eyes. Take yourself into a wave of motion. Listen to the water. Listen to the chirps of the birds. And the sounds of nature. Pass through my eye and I will lend you my power. What? That doesn't sound right. This looks like final boss, bro. You're gonna lend me your power? I don't trust you. What the Bowser? What the? Do y'all see what Bowser's dressed as right now? He's dressed as Sephiroth. What's going on? Y'all seeing this? It's like 3-on-1, bro. They're all sizing them up. Oh fuck. I was gonna go after Damien. Good thing I didn't. Now I'm gonna go after you, stupid motherfucker. Get the fuck over here, you bitch. Yeah, 619! Oh, got him! Got him right! Go! Oh, Dominic's bleeding! From the 619! Oh my god, that was, what a finish! Oh my god, bro. That's why we play these games. That's why I enjoy playing these games too much, bro. That was so much fun. No, he got me. No. We survived. No, at the last second I died, but we still won. It's okay. We got a big win. It's okay. I took the necessary sacrifice for our team victory. We're big boy cool. We got this. The health's going down as we speak. See it on the top left right there. Let's fucking go. Gunship Delta is going down, buddy. Goodbye, Gunship Delta. Give me that dub. Let's go. Oh god. The game is exploding.
100%. 100%. I believe we are live. Yo, what's up everyone? V-Sips here. Welcome to the channel. We are in here for the Nintendo Treehouse Presents. It starts at 10 a.m. Eastern time. So before then, we're just gonna go over in deep detail this time the Nintendo Direct. Now, I did mention yesterday I was gonna stream tonight on Twitch and do this. I decided I'd rather do it at the start of this stream. That way, when people get the chance to watch the Treehouse today and tomorrow, they get to know my full thoughts of the Nintendo Direct that we had yesterday. So I'll be talking about this for the next hour till the show starts. If you guys have any thoughts, let me know in the live stream chat and comments down below your thoughts of the Switch 2 Direct. I've actually seen it be pretty divisive. I've seen a lot of people say they loved it, but hated the backlash after. I've seen a lot of people say that the show itself was a bit of a slog and only a couple things carried. I've seen a lot of different perspectives actually. Me personally, I thought it was an 8 to an 8.5 out of 10. I don't agree with people who say this was a 5 out of 10, and I don't agree with people who say this was a 10 out of 10 Direct. It was not. There was highs and lows throughout. So we're going to get right into this. Shout out to St. Lou, 4-year tier member in the building. I really want to see the Switch 2 UI. And that's one thing we're going to actually look at for a little bit while checking out the Direct, because I know they showed off the UI a couple times when they were showing off the HD resolution, when they were showing off the main menu and Mario Kart's on there. But yeah, we out here though. We out here for the Treehouse. Starts in about an hour. We're just gonna get right into the middle of things, and we're gonna have it laid out like this on screen, just so everyone can see the full detail. Mostly full detail. I think you guys would have saw the full detail this way too. Yeah, honestly, this is probably better actually. If you guys want me to do a full screen or theater mode, let me know. Usually I do the full screen, obviously, like this. See that looks clean though. That does look clean. Damn. Actually, wait a sec. Actually, I think there's something wrong with my. Didn't realize it got moved a little bit. There we go. Fix that. Boom, baby. I think this is better actually. And now we're gonna be watching it, but mostly skimming, because obviously I've seen it already. But it's more so just to discuss more of my deeper thoughts on the Direct that we had. Thanks to everyone reposting the stream. I really appreciate it, yeah. Let's go. St. Lou says, the only thing I dislike from the Direct is the price of physical versus digital games, and digital should be cheaper. No, see, that's actually one of the main reasons why I can't give the show a 10, is because they went out of their way to not show the prices. The fact they didn't go out of their way to show the prices on the Direct, they waited for everyone. They waited for everyone to enjoy the Direct and go on their website and go, oh, that's how much it costs for the games. But yeah, like they're making digital games the same price as they are physically. So like if a physical game is $80 like Mario Kart World, the digital, I believe, is either 70 or 80. I'd have to double check again, but there's also been a lot of I'm just gonna take this off for a sec. I hate wearing my headphones sometimes, man. I need like not cordless or Bluetooth, because like my PC actually doesn't have Bluetooth, but I need like like headphones that just go around the ear and not around the head or neck. But digital games and physical games, the prices vary per region. So in Europe, I think it's 90 physical, and obviously tariffs aren't affecting them. It's only affecting us in America. So it's clearly Nintendo's choice. 120 for Canada for games, and 140 for Australia. So all the homies in Canada, like Decepticon, all the homies in Australia, like Mellow Wolf, like Nintendo is like cutting them out of gaming. Like I can't fathom spending 120 on one game. Like I can only let 80 slide because it's Mario Kart. And I don't mean that in the sense of, oh, it's Nintendo. I mean it in the sense of like, oh, Mario Kart's one of my favorite series. And I know I'm gonna put hundreds of hours in it. So like, not to say that the value's there, but at least it comes off that way. But digital in general should be cheaper. I agree, St. Lou. Like the fact that we live in an era now, officially, that digital games will always be the same price as physical, no matter what. It's a shame. Like, it makes me think if I was a politician, the first thing I would have done is make digital games cost cheaper. Because there's no manufacturing, there's no influx of like issues like with tariffs affecting digital games. Like, it's strictly Nintendo and any developer's choice to make a digital game cost the same as a physical. Let's get into Mario Kart World a little bit. I love all the different vehicles though. Snow vehicles, flight vehicles, water vehicles, all different options. All different options for traversal. There's so many characters in this game though, it's kind of crazy, in a good way. That's me, my new main, the cow. Actually, if y'all can just hold on really quickly, I'll be right back. Hold on a second. Thanks for letting me know, St. Lou. I'm sorry. I usually I always mute whenever I leave my my room, and also if my dog's ever barking, I always mute whenever I have to. But thanks for letting me know. Basically, all I was saying was that the new item. Here it is. It's coming up. the new item, the triple bacon cheeseburger, which has no bottom bun because Mario is clearly psycho. It basically transforms you into different costumes, different outfits. I don't know, I think it's pretty sick. Like, I didn't notice that at first. And also, I like how in some of these clips, you really get a good view at some of the new characters, because a few of the times I watched, I didn't notice. Wait a sec. Like, well, I know that's the snowman, that's what I was going to show, but wait a second. I need this extra slow-mo real quick, because I can tell and can't tell who the hell that last one is. I'm gonna mute real quick for the stream. Shout out to Nightshade, 4-year tier in the building. We just going over the Nintendo Direct a little bit in a deep dive, as you can now use the new item, which is a burger or a lunch item, a meal, to change your costume mid-match, which is crazy. I'm not sure what the gameplay elements are for that, but that's cool. And now here, this guy right here. I feel like I've seen him before, but I can't tell who he is. Oh, shit! Like we had him for like a. It's so hard to move this. Hold on. Yo, how you been, Nightshade? And for everyone who's watching, please let me know your thoughts of the Direct. And don't forget, everyone, please, if you're watching the stream, you gotta hit the like button. Lets YouTube know that people enjoy the streams. Okay. Like, that's not Toad, bro. And actually, I don't think I seen him in a post I saw. Basically, there was a post showing every single, whatchamacallit. Hold on a sec. Someone is being a moron on the internet. Sorry, someone made a really dumb response to me, and I'm just telling them to go back to Blue Sky because they're clearly weak. Sorry, I saw something and it's like I have to respond. Like, this person's like, whenever I see someone who's a retard, excuse my language, but when they are a retard, I have to respond. Yo, like this guy right here, I can't tell who he is, but I've seen him before, and he's not on this little card, this little sheet I saw. I think I sent it to the bro Hunter on Discord. And here it is. So like that guy that we just pointed at, he's actually not here. Oh wait, I'm an idiot. That does not look like Baby Mario at fucking all. Shouts to Sandstorm. What up? What up? Appreciate you. Appreciate you coming through, showing love. Everyone coming through, showing love. Hit the like button. But yeah, I kind of had an aneurysm just now. I couldn't tell that that's Baby Mario. Okay, I'm putting it back to regular speed. But we're going to be watching the Treehouse at the top of the hour. until then, we're just doing a deep dive into the direct. Yo, everyone hit that like button. Let's go. But yeah, no, like some people are like purebred, like retard. Like, excuse the language, but like.
Hello everyone, I'm Koichi Kawamoto, and I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct. I'm the producer for Nintendo Switch 2.
I'm Takuhiro Dota, the director for Nintendo Switch 2.
Don't worry, we can
And
let this
I'm
part go
Tetsuya
by.
Sasaki,
We can all listen
the
to it.
hardware
The
designer
Treehouse
for
starts
Nintendo
at
Switch
10 a.m. So hit the like button
You
if y'all
just saw
can.
was Mario
Let's go.
Kart World, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2.
Subscribe to the channel if you're new.
Now,
The Treehouse
what
starts
do you
at
think
10.
this brand
We're
new
doing a
Mario
deep
Kart game will
dive
be like?
right now on the direct. For anyone who missed my reaction, we're doing a deep dive right now.
A brand
I
new
can't wait for
entry
Mario
in the
Kart World.
series
It's going
is
to
launching
be
exclusively on the
genuinely
Nintendo
a great
Switch 2
game. We've
system.
waited over 10 years for a new Mario
Welcome to
Kart,
this
guys.
vast
It's gonna be
world.
worth the wait.
Kart races are held throughout various regions that span the globe. Depending on the time
Just
of
gotta
day
text us
and
now.
weather
But
conditions,
yo,
the
if everyone can
atmosphere will
repost the
change.
stream, I appreciate it. And yeah, right here, I want to get into this because
Time of day and weather conditions, the
time of
atmosphere
day,
will change.
weather conditions, like that's for every course. So every course is gonna have different conditions, weather changes.
The atmosphere will change.
I'm excited about that because that means every track is gonna have differences. It's gonna be sick. Yo, shouts to all 10 of you watching live right now. Let's go. Another gen of gaming with the homies. Hell yeah, St. Lou. And Nightshade with the facts. And Sam says everyone's gonna be calling out of work when it drops. Oh hell yeah. Everyone's probably already called out of work already. It's 2 months in advance. People gotta put it in now. You know what I mean? Oh man. But yo, I appreciate everyone who's here. We're gonna get into the treehouse once it starts at the top of the hour. Until then, we are going to continue with this deep dive. So I appreciate everyone coming through. For those who don't know, my name is VSips. I do gameplay live streams. I do YouTube videos, live reactions, and more. And I appreciate those who are subscribers and members who support the channel. Thank you all so much. And shouts to all the lurkers too, and everyone who drops by. I'm hoping to show more Mario Kart today. Hoping that's one of the main games they show today. That'd be
And
nice.
in this Mario Kart game,
And also Legends CA. I want to see that today. Like just
You
like
can
on
go
Switch
off
2,
the
more of
racetrack
that.
and
And then
drive
tomorrow I want to
virtually
see Prime 4
everywhere
and
in this world.
Donkey Kong Bonanza. Of course, there's going to be a couple other things thrown in, like Street Fighter 4,
in the
6,
classic
Street Fighter
Grand Prix,
6, and
race
also
through 4
a
courses
few other
in a
games
bid
too.
for first place.
But
But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition. With 24 drivers in each race, the most in series history, the competition is gearing
And
up.
for those who don't know the post that I'm talking about, like the person's clearly a dumbass. I'm just gonna mention what they said. They basically called me a dumbass because they said there's no way that you're not playing just one game and then having you know the meme where it's like you 1 week you buy something and then the next week it's ice soup. The person's like, fucking dumbass. That's not true. It's like, I clearly told him, go back to Blue Sky. You're clearly weak because the first thing in his profile says Blue Sky. So it's like, why are you even on Twitter? And then second, I made another post saying, show us when you buy all of them at launch. You ain't having ice soup for a month like the rest of us, dumbass. Shout out to Nightshade. Let's go. 51 members in the clique, in the building. Let's go. Knockout Tour is gonna be exciting. I can't wait for this mode, by the way.
Introducing Knockout Tour.
Like Grand Prix, but
Race non-stop
from one end
corner
to
of
the
world
other,
to another.
which I love that in concept. So it's not gonna be in order of the Grand Prix.
There
It's
are
gonna be just in
multiple checkpoints
order of
along
like
the way.
the way the tracks are.
If you're below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated.
Yo, the fact that Dolphin's in the game and you can
And
drive
you
the
make it all
Dolphin
the
is
way
kind
to
of
the
wild.
finish line,
Thanks for the 100% and hype emotes for Nightshade, bro. Let's go, St. Lou. And of course,
you can also
free roam.
freely drive around this vast world
Online
in free roam.
multiplayer is going to be so much fun with the free roam.
By going off-road, you can explore new areas and routes. So drive wherever your heart takes you. You can also go for scenic drives with friends. And even take photos together at different locations.
We'll be taking all those pictures, all the different locations throughout the world. Luigi has a biker fit? I did not notice that the first time.
A brand new race across the entire world starts here.
Yo, the free roams would be sick, and the fact that we can all be online and like on voice chat too.
As Nintendo Switch 2.
Like, people don't realize, like,
More details about this
not to say
title
that this
will be
game's worth
shared in
8.
an upcoming
That
Mario
no
Kart
game is
World
worth 8.
Direct. So be on the
But
lookout for more information in the future.
the incentive is there. The incentive is there.
Mario Kart World
At least it
launches on
ain't
the
sparking
same day
0
as
for
Nintendo
100.
Switch 2. We'll share more details in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
Obviously, I paid 100 to play it a few days early, but still.
Next, we'd like to introduce some of the new features of Nintendo Switch 2.
And here's what we were talking about before, game chat.
Feature in handheld mode too, letting you easily chat with friends and family. If you open the chat menu and turn on game screen sharing,
Good job, good job. There we go, there we go.
you can also share your game screen.
Did you see someone just like go on top of that dinosaur?
Really? They can do that?
Can do it?
You guys, I just did it.
Oh, I want to do it too.
Oh, shoot. Oh, ooh. Oh, he's trying to eat me, he's trying to eat me.
Okay, I got it. I got it.
Oh, no, 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 no.
You guys want to know something funny? The last 30 minutes, I got more views than my actual
Chat
direct
to your
reaction.
heart's content, even while playing different games.
Yeah, I know that
Insanity.
one. So hard, right? It's tough.
Oh, wow. I'm like in the sky right here. I'm falling. Okay, we got it.
That's YouTube for you.
Kirby, look, you're on a star. That's so cute. So cute.
You can adjust the
I love
size
this
of
part.
your game screen.
Where you get to, like, just your screen. So if you don't want to see everyone else's screen, you don't have to.
Or
And you see
expand another
everyone's
friend's
games.
game screen.
You gotta get above that wall that's to your left.
You're almost there,
It's just like the wall. Like if she gets past the wall.
This is where I have to
Definitely an awesome feature, though. The free roam?
So everyone can watch them play.
Oh, I think I know where you are. I think I know where you are. Wait. Okay, I think we have to try.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Let's take a picture here.
Okay, are you ready?
Smile.
Yay.
Honestly, I feel like they should be able to, St. Lou.
On the right
I
Joy-Con
mean,
2 controller,
let's think
there's
about
an
it.
additional button.
They finally made it
With the C button,
to be
you can
better
pull up a chat menu.
hardware. Like, the hardware itself is fire. Like, you compare the hardware to a Steam Deck and it blows it out the water. Like, it actually does.
Here,
Anyone who
you can
says the
quickly
Steam Deck
and
blows the
easily
Switch
mute
out of
yourself
water is
and
literally
more.
a Steam Deck apologist
And there's
who
this.
sits on Twitter and just talks all day.
By connecting this camera to the system.
Like, this is, like, objectively, like,
Hey!
quality.
Hey, what's up? Hello. Yo. Yeah.
Hi. How's
Because, like, think
everyone
about it.
doing? Good.
Look at this.
You can appear on
Instead of people having Discord up, all people need is just the game capture. Have their game capture connected to their Switch and the PC. And you just show this. You don't need to show Discord, and you don't need to show everyone's cameras, like, with individual sequences. Because, like, obviously, like, if you use Discord and synchronize it with Streamlabs or OBS, and, like, use voice chat and stuff, usually, like, you'd have their icons pop up whenever they talk or something, you know, stuff like that. This just makes it so much easier. It really does. Like, people don't, like, grasp that because they're not content creators. Like, some people who don't realize what this is for. It's meant to, like, bring that environment to Switch, but in a way where it's with greater ease. It's a lot easier to get hold of it.
on screen.
Now,
And
let's get into what's next, though, because I don't have much more to say about
It will
Game
be
Chat.
available without a membership.
Now, before we actually finish it, this is the best part. Everyone has access to the Game Chat open access for a year, give or take, about a year almost. So that's pretty good. It reminds me of when the online was free on Switch 1 for a year.
For a limited time. We hope you'll try it out.
Sam says, I was looking at the specs compared to the PS5, and it's pretty comparable.
Game chat
Obviously, the
supports
Switch cannot put
Nintendo Switch
8K, but
parental
who uses
controls
8K?
now.
Exactly.
Different
Like,
settings can be adjusted. For
like
example,
this
whether
console
parental
is literally
permission is always required when
the
a child
quality
wants
a
to use
next-gen
game chat
console is
to play with
supposed to
their
be.
friends.
120 FPS? No one expected
We'd like to
120
introduce another new
FPS. And I'm so
experience
happy
you can
about
share
it.
with family and friends.
The Treehouse starts in about 35 minutes, yo. Hit the like button,
On
subscribe
Nintendo
to the channel if
Switch,
you're new,
even if you
share the
just have one
stream.
game, you can
We
pass
hit
a
the
Joy-Con
algorithm for a little bit
controller to
before.
a friend and play together. But on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple systems using just one game, with GameShare. As shown here, even games that require multiple screens can be played if one person owns a compatible game. With GameShare, you can temporarily share compatible games with others who also have Nintendo Switch 2 or a Nintendo Switch system. You can share a game with up to 3 other systems at a time. GameShare also supports online play with other Switch 2 systems, and you can use it with friends via Game Chat, which we showed earlier. GameShare can only be used with compatible games. This feature is planned for several titles, starting with a free update for Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics on Nintendo Switch.
Sorry, sometimes my my mouse, whenever I click, it does like a double click sometimes. But yo, I want to show y'all this part right here. Because GameShare, it's basically the feature where you all can play off one game, similar to DS Download Play. The fact they're bringing this back, essentially, is a gift from God. I love it. However, when they showed this, was when I was watching the Direct and knew we're not getting 3D Mario. No new 3D Mario, because they showed both 3D Marios here with an update for GameShare. So, like, that's when I knew if they're updating these old 3D Mario games, we weren't going to get a new 3D Mario. Even though later on around this point, I was like, maybe we are still going to get one at one point. Like, I was holding on hope for a split second, like, by a string. But, no. Yo, shouts to the bro. 164, what up, what up? The Treehouse starts in half an hour, so we're just doing a bit of a deep dive into the Direct and just my thoughts overall for the next half hour. How you been? 2-year tier hunter in the building. Let's go.
This feature
Yeah,
is
once I
planned
saw
for several
these,
titles, starting with a free update
and
for
them getting
Clubhouse
updates on
Games
Switch 2,
51 Worldwide
I knew we
Classics
weren't
on
gonna get
Nintendo
a new Mario game. But we're also not gonna get a new Captain Toad. We're not gonna get a new Clubhouse. For those who like Big Brain Academy, we're not gonna get a new Big Brain Academy.
GameShare support is also planned for select games exclusive
Yo.
to Nintendo Switch 2.
Yo, shouts to
so we
everyone who's
hope you
here.
look forward
Gone Hunter, Saint Blue,
next,
Nightshade, 164, Sandstorm.
We'd like to show you
Yo,
the Nintendo
thank you all for
Switch
being
2
here.
system itself.
Now,
Please take a look.
this is all of the best parts. Shouts to everyone's watching the stream. Don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps out with the
At
YouTube algorithm.
7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a bigger built-in
That's
screen.
a much bigger
Here's
screen,
how that
by the way.
compares to Nintendo Switch. The system's thickness remains the same.
I love how they made the thickness the same. No one
With
expected
approximately
this.
double the
I
pixels
hoped for
compared to
this, but no one
Switch,
expected
You can
it.
enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
1080p screen, bro. People were telling me it's gonna be 720p. Bruh. So glad it's 1080 on the screen, handheld.
The screen supports up to 120 frames per second,
Yes.
allowing
We
for
all
smoother
expected
gameplay in supported
60.
titles.
No one expected 120. So HDR support.
The LCD screen is more vivid and supports HDR,
You can just tell the
providing more
difference.
contrast between light and dark areas of the images.
Like the left and right is the difference between Switch 1 and Switch 2. Switch 2 on the left, Switch 1 on the
The
right.
all-new Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically. Strong magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to the system. Detach your controller easily by pressing the release button on the
that
back.
makes that so much easier. To like actually take them on and off. I never noticed that.
The
It's not like
SL
that tiny button
and SR
anymore.
buttons are bigger for greater comfort and control when playing with a Joy-Con 2 held horizontally. The
Oh,
left and
there's
right
Big
sticks
Brain
are now
Academy
larger.
players? I believe so. There's at least a couple million copies sold.
Each each Joy-Con 2 controller can be used as a mouse.
If you guys have any more thoughts of the direct we had yesterday, let me know. And my predictions for today's Treehouse, we're probably going to see Street Fighter. We're probably going to see
by adjusting the audio balance
what
between the
Mario
ranges,
Kart and
sounds from the built-in
Pokemon Legends
speakers
ZA.
are clearer
And I think tomorrow,
and more natural in
is
handheld
Prime
and
4
tabletop
and
modes.
DK Bonanza. That's just my prediction.
It has a
There's
built-in
going to be a lot of other
microphone,
games they're showing
so
off
you
too,
can
though.
voice chat with friends anytime via game chat. It also uses noise-canceling technology to filter sound.
And since
so
this stream is going to be a
your
bit
voice will
longer
come
than
through
usual,
clearly.
it's going to be like a 4+ hour stream, there is going to be moments where I get up to refill my water or grab
Even
something
if you
to eat
don't
real
have
quick.
a surround sound system,
Or things like
games
that.
can
Check
be
out my
enjoyed
dogs real
with more
quick. It's going to be a
immersive,
pretty long stream.
three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
I want to get into this real
The
quick
Nintendo-
because the homie St. Louis was talking about UI. This literally looks like the Switch 1 UI though. Like, not gonna lie. It's one of those things where we all wanted Switch to have new themes. We wanted them to upgrade UI. It's exactly the same. Oh yeah, the new Metroid is gonna be sick. Sorry, the new Metroid is gonna be sick. I'm actually really excited about it. Prime is the way I got into Metroid, so for me that's like my preferred way of playing Metroid. Hot take, I know, but they didn't show everything about it though, just a display. Well, they showed not like the hardware, like the internal, like the graphics card, things like that. Yeah, like they didn't show that. They did show the vent
Dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system cool.
with the fan.
This helps keep performance stable.
We needed that. People's Switches were exploding over Smash Bros, Mario Kart, Zelda. I could keep going. Dragon Quest XI-S. Like all the big games. Switches were blowing up over them. If everyone reposts the stream, I'll appreciate it. During the middle of the show, I'll shout out everyone who reposted the stream. We normally don't stream on Thursdays, so the hype and the support really means a lot right now. Thank you. I don't know how we hit more views than the actual direct reaction, and we're not even in the Treehouse yet. We still have 30 minutes. But thank you. Continue hitting the like button, sharing the stream, letting the friends know we are live. And I've been eating Slim Jims, the spicy ones lately. I'm usually good with spicy, but I don't know why. It's killing me today. Yo, hit that like button and subscribe. We cover Nintendo content, gaming content, Switch 2, and more here on the channel.
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games.
Bro, this part is funny
Physical
as hell.
and digital games are supported.
Because this is when they show off Woolly World, I think, right? Like they completely by accident showed off Woolly World. It was right here, I think. I need to double check. At least I thought that was this portion. Yeah, it must have been a later portion.
As you just saw, Nintendo Switch 2 isn't simply an improved Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, right here. Let's go to this next, because this is what I want to talk about next.
Of the performance and features of Switch 2.
Right here. That's literally Woolly World. That's literally not Crafted World. Like, Switch 1 games are gonna be a thing, bro. Like, I feel like people still think, like, oh, that Direct we had, that Switch 1 Direct means we're not gonna have any Switch 1 games ever again. No. Kirby Planet Robot, Fire Emblem Genealogy Remake, Yoshi Woolly World Remake, or Remaster. You know what I mean. Like, they still have to have games for the Switch 1. And those are just easy games they can put on it. Obviously, the remake of Fire Emblem Genealogy, that's been just in the works for a while. Possibly was held off now because of this. But, man, it was rumored for a long time. It's got to come out eventually. let me know what your thoughts are about the 3 game types: Switch 2 games, Switch 1 games, and then the Switch 2 editions, which may have expansions like Jamboree and Kirby Forgotten Land.
I'd like to show you the Nintendo.
Now, obviously, it's really just an expansion. Don't get me wrong, but like it made me feel like, wow, if I waited just to play and buy this game on the Switch 2, it would make me feel like I've had the full game. Even though this is a full game, it really is. Jamboree is a full game. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the game came out last year. Like, what day did it come out last year? It literally didn't even come out 6 months ago. Or maybe just about 6 months ago. In like 2 weeks, it's gonna be 6 months. So, like, you know what I mean? It hasn't even been a year. So, I think that's kind of like what I mean by that. Like, I feel like I got burned. I don't know. But yeah, you know it's St. Louis. I'm gonna be playing Metro Prime 4 4K 60 FPS. Yo, you know what? I'm actually gonna probably be doing the handheld 1080p 120. I'm excited to try that out. That's gonna be really sick to play in that mode. I do want to go back real quick because they mentioned it on their website, but you don't have to buy the Pro controller. Just FYI. They already confirmed that the Switch 1 Pro controller is compatible. So, you don't have to worry about that. As long as you have the regular Pro controller, you don't need to buy the new one day one. You don't need to. Shouts to everyone's watching. We're going to be getting into the Treehouse Presents in less than 30 minutes. So stick around, hit the like and subscribe. Don't leave. It's all good. Let's get into Welcome Tour. The game that should have been free if you're Switch, but we got Nintendo shills also in my DMs. Like, bro, like, I got like Silk Song apologists. I got Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour dick riders. I got people who pretend they're not going to be eating ice soup for a month. I got people being toxic, saying that Metroid Prime 4 and Donkey Kong don't look good. Like, bro, like, sorry that I'm actually pretty excited about the Switch 2, while simultaneously I'm actually critical of things that are flaws. Like, I got people on every end of the spectrum out for my blood. Like, I ain't a dusk blood, but I'ma kick your fucking ass, bitch. Like people don't realize, like, I go to these events in person, bro. Like, I go to places. Like, I'm friends with a lot of cool peeps in the community too. Like, I'm friends with Sean, and I'm friends with like a lot of other peeps. So people don't realize, like, don't play. Handheld is 720 FPS for Prime 4, by the way. Yeah, no, it's still gonna be 720 for Prime 4, but I still think the 120 FPS is gonna be really great. Cause, like, I've been saying it for a long time now. It's 2025, 2024. 60 FPS has to be the norm. 120 FPS, bro. We jumping ahead. Just like Nintendo is jumping with the price of Mario Kart. We're jumping when it comes to that. Oh, man. And yeah, Gone Hunter, this is a mix of, for America prices specifically, tariffs and Nintendo greed. Outside of America, it's Nintendo greed. Yeah, Gone Hunter, you got lucky not getting Jamboree early. And St. Louis says Switch 1 is compatible. Let's go! Yeah, the Switch 1 Pro Controller is compatible. The Joy-Cons are too, but not when you dock it with the Switch 2. Only for solo play. Shoutouts to Brian Jedi. Appreciate you, bro. How you been, man? If Welcome Tour is a full-fledged game like Astronaut's Playroom, I can understand charging. I'm not paying. Nah, even if it was that. Even if it was like Astro's Playroom and it was a full 3-hour game, that was still free, bro. Like, back in the day, Reggie had to fight tooth and nail for us to get Wii Sports for free on the Wii. Like, literally, like, y'all can read Reggie's book. He had, like, there's a whole chapter on that. I don't know, though. I don't know. I'm not paying for it for that tour game. I don't need it. Like, it's definitely something that should have been packed in with the Switch so people know how to use their Switch Joy-Cons. And then I got dumbass shills in my fucking mentions saying, people are crying over $5. And then I said, bruh, this is clearly something that should have been a pack-in regardless of the price. Don't chill. Because y'all know me. I love Nintendo, but if something is critical, like that I have an opinion on or a perspective on, that is valid, then I'm going to mention it. Especially when my valid perspective overrides the invalidity of someone's stupidity. Because literally, they're like, again, $5. And I'm like, again, Nintendo chill. As I get 4 likes on my stuff. And no one likes his tweets at all to me. Like, people gotta realize, like, there's a reason why people respect me in the community. And the reason why people respect me is because I don't sugarcoat shit. Especially when it comes to the things I like. I don't sugarcoat shit. Like, that just ain't me. Like, if I like something, I'm gonna let you know. And if I like something, but hate something about it, I'm gonna let y'all know. Yo, we got red carts now. Instead of them being black, they have them being red. I saw people say online, what do the new Switch 2 cards taste like? Cherry, strawberry, watermelon.
Next up is additional storage.
And yeah, Hunter, oh dope. Glad my Pro Controllers are working on Switch 2. Yeah, man, I'm so glad about that, because if they weren't going to be compatible, that would be upsetting. And for those watching the stream, the Treehouse starts in 20 minutes. Hit the like button and subscribe. We do Nintendo content, gameplay content, live stream content, fun videos on gaming, and more.
Additionally, to transfer data from Switch to Switch 2,
also,
you can log into your Nintendo
as a lot of you know, I usually do
use
Twitch
the
streams
system
every
transfer
1 to 2 weeks.
With this
So,
feature, you can
I
transfer
am
save
streaming
data,
on Twitch tonight.
digital games, and more.
I'm probably streaming
We're also
around
releasing a new Pro Controller. It has
maybe
a C button,
6.
which
Maybe
launches Game
I'll
Chat,
keep you guys
and on the
updated. It
back,
could be
there
6
are new
p.m. or
GL
9
and
p.m. It
GR
really
buttons,
depends on
which
how
you can
long
use
I'm
to
gonna
assign
work
existing
later.
button controls.
It's probably be
addition,
9 though.
An audio jack has
Most
been
likely.
added. We've introduced a few new features, and after today's presentation, the official Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live.
Yeah.
There will also be an Ask the
Tomorrow,
Developer
at the start of
article on the
tomorrow's
website,
stream,
where the 3 of us will
because tomorrow, April 4th, is also when we're gonna see the Dusk Bloods article come out from Miyazaki. We're gonna go over that as well as the Ask the Developer portion at the beginning of tomorrow's stream, because today's streams will be over 4 hours because we started an hour early and the Treehouse is 4 hours long. Tomorrow, the Treehouse is 3 hours long, and we're starting an hour early, going to Ask the Developer and Miyazaki's discussion about Dusk Bloods. I'm gonna go over the live stream chat in just one moment. Let me just skip over, because I don't really want to go too much into Jamboree, honestly. It's cool that you can use the new webcam, which is a $50 webcam, which is not bad, honestly, for the Switch 2.
Please.
I'm trying to look for the part. There they are. Like, you can use your camera for all these moments. I don't think it's mandatory, but like, you can use them for certain mini games though. Like
Purchasing an upgrade pack.
like the one that's about to show up here. I keep thinking when I press the left and right button, I can get like
experience,
whatchamacallit, 5
where
seconds
you can
back
see
and
each
forth.
other's reactions while
But yeah, like, you can stand up and play mini games now. So there's like mini games you need the camera for. And same with like the Switch 2. Like, that's why I feel burned, because you can't play this on Switch 1.
playing.
It is what it is, though.
Let's continue presenting some more Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games.
Now it's time for me to catch up with the chat. Gaunter says, I'll wait a year or two. Switch 1's enough for a while. Yeah, they're still releasing Switch 1 games, so I totally understand that perspective. And Welcome to our being paid games like, what? Especially since it's literally, bro, imagine this is your Switch 2. This is the welcome tour, bro. This right here is the welcome tour. You gotta pay $5, $6, $10 for the fucking welcome tour. I'm sorry, like, what? How are you gonna pay for directions to use your system? How are you going to pay for directions to know how your system and the equipment in your hardware works for your system? What? Like, that's actually insane. Right? I'm not paying for that. Literally, I'm not either. Saying Lou 100%. And yo, everyone who's watching, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. The stream is popping off right now. So, everyone who reposts the stream, I'm going to shout y'all out after the first 2 games that are shown. Let's go. And yo, I normally don't stream around this time, so I appreciate y'all showing love. We already hit more views than the direct reaction that I did. And more than my video I dropped recently too, on my top 10 Switch games. Just so y'all can have it bookmarked for later. If y'all want to click the link that comes up from Streamlabs when I type in newest video, and just bookmark that video for later or something. Or if you want to watch it now real quick, because by the time that video is over, the Treehouse will start. I wouldn't mind, and I would appreciate if y'all do give it a chance to check it out. My top 10 console exclusive Nintendo Switch 1 games. Obviously, Tears of the Kingdom, that's now going to have an upgraded version, but it wasn't official like 5 days ago, okay? Reggie Fils-Aimé and Satoru Iwata, rest in peace, are the absolute goats of Nintendo. They truly were some of the goats of Nintendo. And Brian says, there are more options at launch. I don't see many people buying it. Yeah, there's a ton of options. And honestly, I think the same can be said about the games. There's literally a ton of games dropping day one, which some people, like, they don't realize that sometimes too many games can be a problem when many of the games are now being upcharged $70 to $80. So, yeah, it's a lot tougher now. Of course, there's be some games that are cheaper, like $30 games, $20 games, $40 games. But there's definitely a really scary precedent now official with PS5, Xbox with $70 games, and now Nintendo starting the $80 game. But Zelda, do we need a GPS mobile app for Zelda?
It's a game.
And secondly, why did they put this on the NSO app? No one's even using this NSO app for the voice chat for Splatoon, and you're throwing the Zelda Notes app on here at the start of the Switch 2 generation 8 years later. I can't.
Specific service that's exclusive to the Switch 2 editions of these titles.
But this is literally a GPS. Why do we need a GPS? Bro, you can use Google.
For example, it can help guide you to various locations, like shrines and Koroks you haven't found yet.
Guidance
Shout out to the Switch 2 Pro with the extra buttons on the grip. Yeah, that is true. The Switch 2 Pro controller does have those extra buttons. So if you want to do button mapping, that's going to be really useful for Super Smash Bros, I'd say, to be honest.
To another player to create in their game.
Shouts to Echo Jams. Welcome to the stream. Says it's good to see Nintendo finally getting stuff like all the modern consoles. Hell, to be for real, the quality of the console's hardware is better than Steam Deck though. 120 FPS, 1080p, 4K 60. It's pretty sick.
In Kirby.
Oh, and also the fact that you can get both of these games, you can get both of them. Zelda Breath of the Wild, Switch 2 Edition, and Tears of the Kingdom, Switch 2 Edition, both for free. Well, basically, you have access to them for free if you have NSO, if you have an NSO expansion pack. Thank the Lord. And we have about 10 minutes till the show starts, so I'm going to go over my deep dive a little bit quicker for the rest of this, for the things that I really care about. The new Kirby expansion. Excited about that.
Nintendo Switch 2
it is a
edition,
paid expansion, though.
Graphics and frame rate.
Prime 4. Switch 2 Edition, which I was honestly never buying this game on Switch 1. I was planning on buying this on Switch 2 from day one. This game, Legends ZA, I knew they were going to be on Switch 2. Like, what reason would they have to not be on Switch 2 as a Switch 2 Edition? You know what I mean?
From these two modes, both of which support HDR.
Xenoblade X, I couldn't wait. Xenoblade X is a different story. That I couldn't wait for. I probably could have, but I couldn't. The FOMO was too real. Because, like, if I didn't have that game right now, what am I playing on my Switch? Like, really, what am I playing? And especially, if y'all want to pre-order the Switch off Nintendo's website, you need to have a Nintendo account with NSO for 2+ years consecutively and have been actively playing on your Switch. So I've been actively playing as much as I can. I'm glad I have been. But yeah, the mouse controls. I do want to mention, this game looked cool at first, but I've been seeing a lot of people shit on this game. Like, I'm sorry, but there's no reason. Like, people are going a little too hard on this game. Like, let the Paralegics play some basketball, man. Like, let the arms sequel legs have some room to grow, man. Don't make them go to a fucking country like Turkey and put juice in their knees to grow their legs, man. Like, let the game succeed. Like, I get it. Like, the game isn't super vibrant. I think the game's meant to look gritty, guys. I think the game's meant to be like NBA Street, not like Fortnite. I don't know. I'm just saying. Drag and drive. I don't think it looks that bad. Like, if this game is a 1999 game, I'd be there day one. I would. It looks cool, and it's a great use of the features of the motion controls and the mouse controls. Like, it does look wild. And the first thing someone said on a live reaction was, paraplegic basketball? Like, I was like, you can't say that. But, like, I see more than one person say that, so now it's the thing. But, yo, imagine just holding your Joy-Con, like, pass it, pass it. I think it looks cool too, One of John. Like we're gonna be playing this probably day one, honestly. Especially if it's a $20 or $30 game. Like, I wouldn't spend more than $30 on this, but that'd be worth it, in my opinion. And yeah, St. Lou, I'm definitely getting the camera. I'm sorry I missed your comment. The chat's going by fast, which thank God. Like, there's times lately where I'm like reading the chat. I'm like, oh shit, I already read that.
In Drag and Drive, you'll use both
but yo, I appreciate you, Echo
controllers as
Jam.
mice to intuitively pull off various moves.
Hopefully, we get
hope you're
some
looking
more
forward to a new
modern
twist on
stuff.
3-on-3 matches
Because, man,
using dual mouse controls.
the way the hardware is in the Switch 2, I'm loving it.
Next,
The
here are
games,
some
I
games
think the
from our
games look good.
publishing and development partners.
The
coming
show
to
starts in
Nintendo
10
Switch
minutes,
2.
yo. We're gonna fly through this. I called this like a year ago, by the way. Elden Ring. Let's fucking go. Hades 2.
Sequel introduces the
It's just
Princess
about
of the
expected.
Dead, an immortal witch out to vanquish the
Street Fighter Year 1 through Year 2 edition? That's a weird ass name, but it's got amiibo. $29.99 amiibo. And in this, we all thought it was Astral Chain for the first 10 seconds, and then I realized before everyone, it's more Daemon X Machina. Garbage. They gave him like a 2-minute trailer, bro. Like, get out of here. And then Split Fiction. This looks great. Like, I know that was a cutscene, but come on. Like this doesn't look bad. It makes me happy I waited. Because then I can get this game on Switch and then pass the Joy-Con to someone. That's definitely how the game works on Switch. Yo, the Treehouse starts soon. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I cover Nintendo content, gaming content, Switch 2 content, and much more. And yo, if y'all want to show love to the stream, really would appreciate it. Let's go.
Madden NFL will also be arriving on the Nintendo platform.
And yeah, Madden and 2K for those who care. Tony Hawk, though, I don't know about y'all, but I wasn't expecting the SpongeBob portion to be shown. Shouts to 14 viewers, though. Y'all pulling up. Let's go. SpongeBob being here in Tony Hawk was a big surprise. Yeah, everyone coming through. Hell yeah, St. Louis. Let's go. But yo, SpongeBob, they only showed like 2 seconds of it, but that's still funny they did that. And this, bro, the moment I got to like the first like second of this part, I like knew it was 007. I was like, what the fuck? I was like in awe. No one expected a new 007 for Nintendo, possibly on other platforms too, but still, they revealed it here because this is where James Bond started on Nintendo. And Gondor's like, I thought something else, which isn't bad, and I love Daemon X Machina. Hey, that's all good. This moment right here, we all thought this girl was Garnet from Final Fantasy IX, and then we realized right after this little cutscene, we were like, oh shit, it's Bravely Default. And then Yakuza 0 Director's Cut. new cutscene content and a new multiplayer mode, bro. That right there immediately makes me have to buy it. This game looks good on Switch 2 too. Oh man. Like, we literally got Switch Pro to, I mean, PS5 Pro. Sorry, I'm having a hard time speaking. I'm losing my mind. The graphics of the Switch 2 are between a PS4 Pro and a PS5, which is insane in all the best ways. Even better in some extents. And then this part, which I said we were going to see Koei Tecmo, but did we have to see Hyrule Warriors instead of Xenoblade Warriors? Come on. When the Zonai came into the world, I jumped into the past 200 years ago and retconned this entire game 30 hours into you playing it. Have fun. Fuck this game. Genuinely, fuck this game. This was a low for me. Like, literally, I took a point off for this. I took a point off for the virtual game keycard portion. Like, bro, like, this was an 8 out of 10 direct. Like, it really was. Like, this was great. Like, there's great parts. Don't get me wrong. I got to this portion and I was like, oh shit, I don't have to pay more for GameCube games. Soul Calibur. Oh shit. Chibi Robo. Oh shit. But yeah. And then we have Deltarune, we have Civ 6, we have this game which crashed the stream. Oh my god, and what was even after that? Oh, and this game? No one even knows this game was even here, by the way, because this was the part where everyone missed. So let's actually watch it. No one saw this, by the way. Nobody. First look. Exclusive. I'm gonna catch up to chat just one moment. Yeah, we all missed this part because of the crash. We were just hearing the audio, like, what are we listening to, right? It's a new Astroneer game, if I recall. Oh no, Star Seeker. Astroneer Expeditions. It could be a sequel to Astroneer as a series. It's from Devolver, so yeah, it must be. And then they showed Cyberpunk and Final Fantasy VII Remake back to back right after that crash. So people were probably getting whiplash, like, Cyberpunk? I know I did. I was like, Final Fantasy VII Remake? And then, as y'all know, we had a hype sizzle reel with some dope games like Shadow Labyrinth, Lowrider Remaster, and AI Somnium Files 3, No Sleep for Kanamaidate. I love that they even showed them off. But then, let's get into the big hitters that I'm excited for. I'm buying them day one. Duskbloods. And yeah, that's literally Pac-Man Dread. That's literally what they made. They made a Metroidvania Pac-Man game, man. It's insane. And the Treehouse starts in 3 minutes. We're going to be over there in just a moment. And then Kirby Air Ride. Bro. We're not going to tell me real quick that this early portion, and especially the quality of the cinematics, doesn't make you think this was going to start off as like a Smash Bros. Introduction for a new Smash. Let's be real here. But Kirby Air Riders is dope. I enjoyed the first one. But then DK. Once we saw this portion right here is where I was like, this is Donkey Kong. This is literally a banana-shaped thing. I don't know what it is. Like, there's banana-shaped items all throughout this. So I was like, yo, this is Donkey Kong. And then we got the reveal of Donkey Kong right here. Look at this beaut. Oh man, these graphics are insane. Shouts to everyone who's watching the stream. Shouts to some dude. Yo, these games are sick. This has been my deep dive. I know I had to rush the last half because I was really focused on the first half because of the hardware and all that. But let's get into this Treehouse. Let's fucking go. And yo, nice you have the facts. And Bravely Default's dope, but man, it's not virtual game keycard dope. Like, that game should be all on the cart, bro. And Juan John says, that's the best Zelda impersonation I ever heard. Is it better than Misclick or any other impressions from Zelda lovers? And yo, GameCube hype. We got Gale of Darkness, which for me, I love and played Coliseum. I never played Gale of Darkness, so I can't wait for that. And yo, Duskbloods looks so insane, Echo Jams. The fact we got a FromSoft exclusive, and I'm not sure, but I don't think we're seeing that at the Treehouse. I think when it comes to third parties, we're only seeing Street Fighter, and I think that's happening today. But yo, I appreciate you some dude. I'm so fucking happy about that too. People gotta have a Nintendo account. You have Nintendo Switch Online for 2 years consecutive. Nah, we're back now. It's all good, Go Hunter. We're back. Yeah, I don't know what happened. The show was about to start, and then like YouTube and Streamlabs are both wilding out. Now we good. Hell yeah! Like, the whole stream's been like perfectly fine, and then like at the last second, like the shit wants to go wire. Okay, well it's 10 a.m. now. This shit should be starting. Give us me, Reggie, help us. Drop the price. Bold move to allow chat. I agree. Bold move to do that for the treehouse. But it's time. Let's go. People are just mad Dust Floods isn't on their plastic box of choice. So that was the first thing I said during my stream reaction and on Twitter. First thing I said. Oh, people are mad.
I am Dimitri.
They gotta buy a Switch 2 now.
Here with Sam and Kendra. And this
Ooh, we're starting Mario Kart World. Let's go! I knew you were starting with this today.
I'm so excited.
Hell yeah!
Sam,
What a way to
We're
start.
going to talk about what we're going to be doing here.
Yeah, so this is.
Don't forget to hit that
Mario
like
Kart
button
World, and as
and
the name
repost the
implies, there
stream.
is a whole
Repost
new
appreciated.
world
I'm
of
gonna catch up with the
Mario
chat.
Kart to explore in this game. And as such, we're not going to be able to get into super deep.
Look at the way the
detail
roster
on
looks.
everything today. As you saw in the direct yesterday,
The roster looks
there is
sick.
a dedicated Mario Kart World Direct that will give us the deep dive information. in a couple of weeks.
So they're just giving us a little bit of Mario Kart then. It's not gonna be a
so
whole
right now,
thing.
This is really just going to be a first look.
Mm.
And today we're going to be jumping into the Grand
So like a
Prix,
30-minute
the
portion
new
at
flow
most.
For how Grand Prix works in this game. We're starting out on the character select screen, and I just wanted to highlight some of the cool animations.
No,
It's
some
so
dude.
great.
I don't want to burst your
Mario
bubble,
going,
bro.
Yeah.
But if you're in the family plan, you're void of getting a Switch 2.
Okay, yeah.
Don't want to burst your bubble, man, but unless you're the one paying for the family plan, you don't get priority access to the pre-orders on Nintendo's site either. You have to be the one paying for it. You have to not be in a family plan. You have to, like, there's like a lot of caveats to it. So they really made sure scalpers can get it, but they also made sure the people who do get it are like people who are like, they're like everything. They've done everything. Nice shave. Bob Ross? Oh yeah, the art does remind me of that. That's a really good point.
Yeah.
Yo, I love all the vehicles.
And the baby blooper, yeah.
Love seeing the
right
Biddy
now,
Bug
I'm gonna
back.
roll with the standard
That's
card.
nice.
Still great.
Nice. Classic.
Classic.
Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, everyone. Like and repost the stream if y'all can. I'm gonna shout out everyone who reposts soon. Yo, this stream is popping off. Thank y'all so much.
You can see that these courses are actually connected.
Subscribe for more Nintendo Switch content.
And we are going to drive between them in the Grand Prix flow, but we'll show a
Yo,
little
it
bit
really
of that
does,
later.
Hunter.
So
I
listen to
love
your
how they
thoughts
made
on
it
the
like a
cut, and we're
real
gonna go with
racing
100cc
game. I know people aren't gonna like me saying that, but like,
Absolutely.
I've been playing a lot of NASCAR recently, actually. NASCAR 2011, that's one of my games in my spreadsheet I've been playing. Because I used to play it like with my friend growing up, and then I found it physical for PS3. Bro, it's still so much fun, man. And it's classic racing. You're doing like racetracks, and you're going from one area to the next area to the next area. I don't know. Love it. Like, I love that they're doing that. Like, you still got that Mario charm while simultaneously making it like racetracks. And from one racetrack, you go to the next one. Like, I don't know, it's cool. It's so beautiful. It really is. This game is beautiful. And yeah, Gale Darkness is so solid. I do like Coliseum more, but Gale's solid. Yeah, Gale I think is better for like the story. Coliseum has a great story too, but I think Coliseum is better for like the multiplayer aspects. I think they did that better. And Hunter says, you're gonna like Gale Darkness. It's good from what I remember. Yeah, man, I've always wanted to play Gale Darkness. Even when I was younger, I just never had Gale of Darkness. My cousins had Gale of Darkness. I was like, what? This game exists? Like, I didn't even know it existed when I first found out about it as a kid. I was like, you have this? What is this? Why didn't you tell me about this? When did you get this?
Right into second place.
Yo, this gameplay looks amazing, though.
Got a battle here, though.
I want to see when people get cut off. I want to see that. You know what I mean?
Got some
Yo, so coins are items. Aw, man. I saw that one item block item with the coins, and I thought that was a coin item. But you can hold more than 10 coins now. Y'all see that? It's a little tough, but on the bottom left of the screen, it says 18 coins there right now. So you can have more than 10 coins. Yo, you never played Gale Darkness either? Yo, Nightshade, Yo, I gotta see you stream that, bro. That I need to see. I need to see you stream, like, your first reaction to playing Gale Darkness. I would love seeing that on, like, Twitch or something. But, yo, I mentioned it earlier. And, yeah, for those who don't know, I do stream on YouTube Mondays and Fridays. And then I usually stream on Twitch once in a while on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Once in a while, meaning, like, once a week, usually. I'm streaming later tonight on Twitch, so I hope you guys can be there for that, too.
So you'll notice the first time I took this lap,
I just joined this thing for the NC4 and GBA stuff, but I was paying for NSO up till now. Oh man, really? Oh, yo, some dude. If you held off for a bit and just kept paying for it just for a little bit longer till you got that pre-order cinched and clinched, oh man, you would have set. But yo, we got the little the jump feather. We got the feather back. But grinding on the rails is sick. Look at this. You can boost off the rails that whole way. And off the wall. So, like, there's not an issue with, like, bouncing off walls now. There's not an issue with hitting the rails. And there's not an issue with terrain anymore, like driving on the terrain. Like, they really fix all of those issues, man. And they realize this is a kart game. Make it fun. So they made it realistic in some ways and fun like a video game in others, and I love that for that. And somebody says, "Oh nah, I paid for my own base NSO plan. I already did the email shit." Oh, you already did? Oh shit, sorry, I missed that comment. Okay, yo, that's sick. So that's good. You're all set. And yo, we got Snowman. I can't wait for Snowman. Baby Rosalina. Where's Baby Pauline? A lot of people expected a Baby Pauline in this game.
You did so good.
All right, next race.
All right, so we'll get on to the next race.
Crown
City.
City.
Yeah, it's drawing our path to Crown City, and that's because, well, look, we're starting the next course, but we're still here at Mario Brothers Circuit. And that's because we're not just going to automatically be transported to Crown City. We're going to drive there. These courses are connected in a world.
Look at that cart Luigi has. That cart looks wild.
That's alright. You'll make it up. You'll make it up.
It's all good.
So now you can.
Yo, just look at the snowman, bro. They got the snowman on. Yo, snowman does look pretty sick as a character.
Oh my gosh, the Goomba.
Poor Goomba. We're on the road. Oh!
You got that collision.
Grinding like Tony Hawk. Shit's crazy. It is. That's literally Tony Hawk grinding they showed right there. Oh my god. And yo, it's funny how like we were all like, why does Donkey Kong look like this in Mario Kart? And then we see the new Donkey Kong game and like, oh, that's why Donkey Kong looks like that in Mario Kart. It's not because of the movie. It's because of the game. It's been in development since before the movie.
Feel like a course in Mario Kart, which is amazing. Yeah, it's so much fun.
Oh, you're gonna be able to get.
Oh, nice.
Get him.
Oh, it's Gale Darkness on GameCube, but I forgot that shit was. Yo. Yeah, like games like Gale Darkness, Path of Radiance, a lot of the games they showed off yesterday, they're all games people scalp on the GameCube. So I'm glad that those are gonna be first come to the GameCube service. And yeah, I haven't bought any of those controllers. The GameCube one's a day one cop. It's always a day one cop. It was day one on Wii U, day one on Switch. Gotta do it again on Switch 2. I have my GameCube controller. It is what it is.
Don't worry about it.
Be very careful. All right.
Yeah, it's pretty much a new wave bird. That's exactly what it is. I need it too, bro.
These courses, the more you start to realize these rails are all over the place, and there are different routes and different paths that you can take.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
still
very
discovering new
beneficial.
stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're already racing slightly different than I was, so it's great to see.
I want to see him use the feather again.
See, you can now do multiple tricks when you're in the air.
Multiple in the air.
Alright.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
Here we go.
Lead going on.
About to make our way.
There's people cheering in the sidelines there.
You can just see all these banners are up. Mario Kart TV. Really cool stuff.
I think the grinding on the rails is a great addition too.
Wow, look at you go.
Along with the free roam. For like creating something new for Mario Kart, they really did innovate on the formula. It looks so sick, Echo Jams. It looks so good.
competition's starting to catch up behind you here.
Yeah, I was gonna
Not
say.
over
Oh
yet.
man,
They gotta-
y'all
they
can
gotta
tell on the
hold
screen.
that position.
The cow is in last. The cow's in dead last on the screen. If you see that, not sure if you can.
This
But
game is not gonna wait
oh
for me
man,
to speak.
that cow, he's going by right now. He's in last
Every
place.
time it happens,
Oh
they're like,
man.
nope, nope.
Uh-oh. There's the blue shell. I don't think he's gonna get first on stream. Oh no, in front of everyone, live at Treehouse. Oh, he still got it. Let's go.
Wow. Alright, you had some good
Is there a bounce mechanic to grinding? It would be cool if you could fall off the other side of the rail if you aren't balancing correctly. I'm not sure. They didn't really go into detail about that. So, to my knowledge, I don't think so. I don't think they added like a bounce mechanic, but if so, that'd make it a bit more intuitive.
So up next is Whistle Stop Summit with a course.
Oh, Whistle Stop Summit. This one looked pretty cool when I first saw it. So, let's see.
Third race.
Mario, some
Remember that
characters there.
Don't forget
And look
that
at this.
blue
When you
seal.
start a race now, you're all moving already. Like,
I gotcha.
you ain't just waiting there at the line anymore. You ain't just waiting there. You're all coasting and then going like a real racing game, bro.
Get a little snack.
And you'll the snacks. Snacks are different from items, so let's see how the snack helps Mario this time. Because earlier turned him into a costume. So let me see. Let's see if it changes the costume. Does it give him a power up too? Touring.
Transform you into a different outfit.
Yes, so cool.
I knew it. So
Oh,
It cursed me.
oh, you can do it. You can do it.
No, you got it right.
Right?
No!
Oh, my goodness.
I
was
gave it a little kiss.
Oh, hey,
Ooh.
it works out in the end.
You meant to do
let's
that.
go. K-Rool Super Chat dance emotes
Yeah, I was gonna
in the chat
Oh, wow. Right back. Yeah.
for the one and only Nightshade. Let's go. If y'all got those K-Rool dancing apps, emotes, drop them in the chat. For Nightshade.
Oh, okay.
Appreciate that, bro. We back. We really are, man. The Switch 2 is a new generation. I said it on stream yesterday. It's a new era to create new friendships and to continue lasting friendships. That's what the generation's all about. And because y'all have to realize, like, a lot of us met because of the Switch 1, man. Like, a lot of us know each other because of the Switch. Like,
Oh, wait, you already have 2 items.
I'll never have an issue with the Switch 1, like, deep down, you know what I mean? Like, that's always going to be a top 2 console of all time. It's always going to be a top 2 console for me.
Oh, that.
Oh.
Well,
Literally. Exactly. Literally.
Yeah, we've got some time. We've got some time.
Literally. Like, we all wouldn't know each other if it wasn't for the Switch.
Behind you, and it's not
Excuse my dogs.
That's great.
The new vehicles are insanely sick. I actually like the vehicle we saw a little bit earlier that Luigi was driving. It was like a 3-wheel vehicle. Looks really cool. Oh. I think the bounce, you do have to bounce, I think. I don't know, the way it looks makes me think you may have to.
Okay, taking the lead again.
I'm digging the wings over the gliders way more. Yeah. Well, I think there's still a glider though. If I recall. I'd have to double check. Let me take a good look here and analyze a little more. But I love how you can actually drive on the wall now. Like, that's insane. Oh yeah, no. There is gliding. The flight kind of does like a flip.
I don't know, but I like
Whatever
it.
happened, it was serendipity.
Yeah, it looked great. Here we go.
Yes.
I don't remember like exactly where I saw it.
I'll take the
But
riding the
there's a
rails
part
again.
where like I think it was in the direct. Pauline's motorcycle became a gliding vehicle. So like where it was flying in the air without a glider, but it was like flying like a plane. So like
And you could do something
I think there's gonna be like actual flight instead of gliding. So I'm not saying gliding is gone, but it's more so upgraded, it's updated to be actual flight now. But yeah, that one vehicle did low-key look like Jesse, it did. And yo, thanks Gone Hunter, thanks St. Lou, and thanks as well 164 for all the emotes and the K-Rool dances, all for Nightshade. Let's go. Hell to the yeah. Bro's out here two-wheeling. Yo, it looks so sick, just two-wheeling on the side, like, yeah! That's like when you'd be like, in the middle of the street with like your friends at 14 years old, and you find like a chair like the one I'm sitting on, and you like push your friends on it, and you're like trying to race each other on them gliding. Yo, what was that purple item? Did y'all see that? There was a purple item. That looked really weird. I've never seen that yet. Oh.
DK wants the revenge.
Followed closely by
Ooh. Did y'all see that? The bomb had like a boom with the words. That's sick.
I didn't get him.
Oh.
So you see how a comfortable lead.
And this one is a long track. So all the courses, they're not all going to be just laps. They're going to be long ways too. So after each pit is like, this is lap 1, this is lap 2, this is lap 3. This one says that it's 8 laps though. I just think it means the laps are small. But yeah. Oh yeah, some dude. This and Kirby Riders buried this new Sonic Racing game. And people tried telling me the new Sonic Racing game was going to be good. I'm sorry. I don't care who you are, bro. I knew off rip the new Sonic game was going to be a dumpster fire. Didn't matter if this game is coming out this year or not. Because even Kirby Air Riders is coming out this year. But yeah, I don't know. I do want to say we are going to get a new F-Zero during the Switch 2 generation. I can bet on it. We got every F-Zero on the Switch 1 and Switch 2 right now. So, I don't know. New F-Zero is definitely going to happen eventually. In my opinion.
Okay. So you got 5 more laps to go.
So this is much longer than. This is actually an 8-track course.
Can I do it? Yes.
Is it possible that the last track on every Grand Prix is 8 laps? Is that possible?
It's kind of good you ended up there, though.
Somebody says, new Kirby Air Ride in 2025 is wild. I don't think anyone saw that coming. Yo, the one thing I didn't see coming was that Mario Party Jamboree expansion. Like, the moment I saw that Mario Party Jamboree expansion, I audibly just did nothing. I was like this.
If you have green shells or any kind of shell,
I was like, what? Jamboree expansion pack? No one asked for this. Oh man. Yeah, the Sonic game beta was solid, but ain't nobody trying to pay $60-$70 for a Sonic racing game. Literally. And you know what's the worst part, bro? The worst part is like, I love Sega. I do. I love RGG. I love Atlas. Bro. Last year, they had one of their best years ever. Y'all can do the research. They sold constant games with million sellers. They only have like a few games releasing this year, and that Sonic Racing game is their flagship release for the year. I wish I was joking. That's their flagship release for the year. So, Sega's kind of fucked this year. They're kind of fucked. The fact that the Sonic Cross Worlds racing game is their big flagship game is actually like a sin.
Well done. Well done.
Good job. Okay, I'm clapping now.
Thank you.
See, look, flying.
That was a nail biter.
You can fly in the game, see? No gliding, it's flying. They make it so your plane actually has like wings now. Or your cart turns into a plane with wings.
That was a challenge. All right.
You did
well, I will revel in the victory ceremony that comes.
Yeah, so that was the last track. So it seems like the last track in a Grand Prix likely has 8 laps. That's one thing to think about. As I think I've been doing a ton of anti-consumer shit lately, though. That's been my beef with them. Yo, the fact that when Infinite Wealth came out, they made you pay for New Game Plus, but then in the new Yakuza game, Pirate Yakuza, that was free. It came with the game like it's supposed to. Like, I agree. It was such a low-level bullshit move that they realized they fucked up and immediately went back on it with the next Yakuza game.
Now that we've seen the new flow for ground.
But yeah, I think this is all we're going to see from Mario Kart, because they have a direct for Mario Kart on the 17th, which I'll be streaming at 9 a.m. possibly.
Now we can breathe.
I'll keep you guys updated.
All right. So one of the new components of Mario Kart World is free roam. Oh, and so when you hit the plus button there, you can just automatically jump right into free roam.
Hold on a sec, guys.
Here we are, just driving around in the world.
Right after this next game that's going to be shown, I'm going to shout out everyone who reposts the stream. We're going through the treehouse right now, so I appreciate y'all. Let's go.
Yeah, yeah. So as you can see over here, this is Mario Brothers Circuit, one of the course that we started on for the Mushroom Cup. And as you can see, like, there's
I was just checking something real quick. I got an important message I was sent.
Like he does in the Grand Prix. You can drive anywhere.
That man's throw is majestic. What the fuck? Bob Ross would be proud. Yo, oh, the throw the one guy has? Yeah. Bob Ross would be proud. Wait.
And I could take
y'all see that sandwich item? On the top left of the screen?
Where it exists
That's crazy.
in the world and get an idea of some of the other
Because this is the free roam. This is crazy.
Crown City and DK Spaceport. We'll stay at Mario Brothers Circuit for a little bit and explore a little bit more.
Because you could drive there too if you want.
Yeah, and here you can get a little bit more practice on the course if you wanted to, but there's a lot more to discover in free roam mode.
Yo, you know what's gonna happen with this game? There's gonna be ways to like outlap people on these tracks. That's gonna make speedrunning psychotic. There's gonna be people who are going off-road, cutting through laps, and like getting the win somehow. And yeah, it's super detailed, that bottom right map. Now that you mentioned that, holy shit! I didn't realize because my mic was in the way. It's literally like the game. It's literally the game. That's how much quality they put into that map. You literally see the fucking game from a top point of view. From a bird's eye view.
Yeah, this is new. When you're racing
ridiculous.
On the water, your vehicle kind of transforms into this water.
Yo, shouts to everyone who's here. Some dude, One Up John, St. Lou, 164, Nightshade. Yo, everyone who's here, man. If you're here and you're enjoying the treehouse, drop some hype emotes if you got them.
Yeah.
I want to see what that lunchbox item is.
Let's go over to Crown City for a moment.
Oh, you can just fast travel too?
Yeah, and you get another perspective. There is a day and night cycle when you're in the world, and there are weather systems too that can affect the way things look. I want to let this shy guy.
Yo, this is literally the future of Mario Kart, though. This really is.
Bit off course here, so you can get an idea of what it's like to drive around in the world.
There's a Yoshi.
I know.
And you can
don't run him over.
Yeah, you can even stop and hang out.
Yeah.
Like you can, you say hi to the Yoshi.
Hello.
Hi, Red Yoshi.
Looks great.
All right. Well, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and find a jump real quick so I can get a.
Yo, hell yeah, Go Hunter. Hype
And
emotes.
then we'll jump into photo mode. Nice.
Gotta put that flash storage to use. Yeah, man, we have all this flash storage being used.
Right, so let's
Ooh, and the camera mode in free roam. Let's go. That's sick.
Excellent.
All right, and I think we're gonna end things there for this segment.
Oh,
great.
that was great.
All right. So everybody, once again, this was Mario Kart World. And of course, don't worry, we're going to be right back coming up with Donkey Kong.
Yo, they're doing that today? Let's go! I was expecting that tomorrow. Oh, I have to be careful. I have to be careful with my arm. I actually went to the gym after doing part-time work yesterday. Not gonna lie, did definitely pull something. I woke up this morning in pain, but we don't go to the hospital. We thug it out. That's the motto. Been living it. We thug it out. Oh no, this hurts like hell. Oh, it does, but we thug it out. But yo, you're listening to Nintendo music. Oh, I'm listening to Nintendo music? Let me listen to this theme on YouTube then, because I'm listening to Nintendo music on YouTube. I'm kidding. But yo, I did not expect DK Bonanza today. What? I was thinking, my logic was, they're going to show stuff that was mainly in the first half of the stream today, and stuff shown in the second half of the stream tomorrow, like the direct. So like they showed Mario Kart early, they showed Legends ZA early, and Prime, like even Prime 4. I thought those could have been shown today, or possibly more Prime 4 tomorrow, and then Donkey Kong Bonanza tomorrow, because that was like the last thing shown. Bro, damn, like really. We gotta wait a little bit longer to see more Mario Kart World, but we got some good stuff here with Mario Kart World. We did. Do I need more water? Because I do have a moment. Yeah, I do need more water. I do. I'm gonna shout out everyone who reposts the stream after the next portion, but I just need to fill my water up. for those watching, we're still streaming for at least 3 hours, yo. This is a jam-packed stream, and I'm not gonna lie, even if we already peaked in viewership now that the Treehouse already started, you guys have no idea how it feels that we like already hit 100 views, because like this ain't 2020. So like for me, seeing that y'all came through, like it really like makes me feel good, man. I mean, because we're all here, we're all hanging out, we're watching the Treehouse. It reminds me of those days, man. So thank you to everyone who's been here, everyone who even if you came through for just 5 minutes, like I appreciate it, seriously. Genuine trying to hold myself back from tearing up. But yo, we're about to see DK Bonanza. Like an hour of DK Bonanza right now. That's bananas. Yo. Did someone like already post like the new soundbite for Donkey Kong? When he says, ooh, banana? I need, if we have, I need that. YouTube.com. Because where else would it be? Donkey Kong, Bonanza, ooh, banana. Did someone clip it? I'm just seeing if someone did a ooh banana, but for Bonanza. Doesn't seem like it. I guess I gave someone an idea for a cool little short. But yo, I'm like genuinely excited for Bonanza though. Like I've been hoping for a new 3D Donkey Kong game for so long, and we finally have it, man. But yeah, no one seemed to get that part of the video, of the direct. Funny enough, huh? Yo, I want to mention something real quick. Digital Foundry already went over Final Fantasy VII Remake on the Switch. And bro, I'm sorry, but like, there's no reason to get Final Fantasy VII Remake on Switch.
Welcome back.
I was going to get into it, but basically...
Treehouse Live with...
Don't worry, we're back on time.
DK, because we're going to be looking
it's
at
only 30
Donkey
FPS.
Kong Bonanza. I am so excited.
Only 30
for
FPS, it's
3D
wild.
Adventure with Donkey Kong. BK, let's just jump right in.
Oh yeah, why waste any time?
DK.
Yeah, we're gonna
Donkey
start
Kong
out
is
right
here.
at the beginning of this section here.
This is pretty much the first thing you see when you start the game.
Yeah.
Oh, really? That's how you start the
finally.
game?
You've all been waiting so long.
I just love this look for DK. He looks amazing.
So
Yo, Cosmic Gaming hates that that face, by the way. Cosmic Gaming. Shout out to the bro, Cosmic
this is,
Gaming.
This first little section, I want to spend a minute talking about some
He's
of
the
the
bro.
controls DK has.
But he was like, Donkey Kong making
more
a
action-oriented
Hagao
in this game,
face? I'm like, bro.
in a very hands-on way.
Don't put that image in my brain, bro.
Hunt through walls here, forming the area around me here.
As you might imagine, one of the big sort of elements of DK is his strength.
Yeah.
And that's on full display here.
Yeah, that's the coolest thing about this game is almost everything around you is destructible. So.
Well, and we just saw you rip up.
Yo,
a chunk of
Bonanza
the
looks
screen,
amazing,
too, and
though.
use
This
that
game
to
looks
cause more
fucking
havoc,
incredible.
so-
And the gimmick is you use the environment
Yeah, and you can
to
pretty much
progress
rip a chunk
in the
off of everything
platforming.
that's done here. So, once you have a chunk,
Tradies
you can,
banana
play
chips
around
for
with it as
points.
you
Right, so here in this segment, we're really going to be looking at some of the first areas that you
The
see
fuck?
in the game. And to kind of set up
I'm gonna have an
where we
aneurysm,
are,
bro.
what we're doing
What the
here,
hell's happening?
some rumors have started to
Yo,
spread
YouTube
of
bugging,
this
bro.
material, sprouting
Oh
up
my God, bro.
on this island, Ingot Isle.
Yo.
And it's called Bonanza.
Refresh the
And,
stream.
it forms as this gold, but also in these
Bruh,
vanadium gems.
I'm gonna turn off
You can see
Wi-Fi on my
they're
phone.
shaped like
Maybe that
bananas.
will help.
And,
Shouts to all 10 of you
it
watching.
must
Hit the
also be
like button,
delicious
man.
because DK,
DK
Yeah.
loves
Oh,
to
that
eat
one
it.
dude
that's one of my
when he
favorite things.
the
We're
with the
getting
fro,
a
he did look a
little
little bit like
more
Colin. He
info
did.
about golden bananas here.
And yo, what'd you get for
What do we know about
breakfast? As y'all saw,
vanadium
I had
gold? Don't
3
mix them
Slim
up. Do
Jims
not
for
mix up gold and
breakfast.
vanadium gold. One is edible, the other's not.
So we're talking to this prospector monkey over here. He's kind of giving us a quick explanation of what we're doing here and why. What else do we need to know then? We need to let's find more bananas. That was pretty tasty.
High five, bud. Yeah, now that we're in an open area here, I want to show off a couple more of his moves. DK's got a roll. Roll is back.
Oh no, not 30.
A roll
3.
jump.
Nice.
3 Slim Jims. If I ate 30 spicy Slim Jims, I'd probably have like kidney stones in my asshole.
Yeah. It's like a disco party.
Yeah, it's like a disco party.
30 Slim Jims, juice.
Oh, you know what? One other thing I want to show off really quick is how the chunks interact with each other. Sam, you want to talk about that for a minute?
Yeah. So he's just torn a chunk out of the ground there, but as you can see, it's sort of this soft material. And if you go into your throwing stance there, you can see that like as you start to target different things,
You could see if
not only
something's
tells you
soft
what
or
that material
sturdy.
is, but,
That's sick.
how strong it is and gives you a little bit of its properties. So if you want to throw that there, you can see that like what you picked up is like this like muddy soft chunk, right? So it sort of
stuck
sticks
right
to
to
the
the
wall.
wall.
Yeah. And if you go and pick up something a little harder, so if you grab a chunk out of the wall there, so now you've got something tough.
Oh. Hit that
You
sign
can
there.
destroy elements
Yeah, let
of
me try
the
that again.
terrain
Hang
as
on.
well
Take
with
two.
your dirty terrain.
So
okay.
now you can actually break apart the wall when you throw that stuff.
Yeah. Oh, and one other thing about
That's
vanadium
sick.
gold I like a lot is
Steak,
it's actually
eggs,
brimming
grits,
with
and
energy.
toast and
So it's
OJ. Yo,
enough
that's
power
a
DK,
that's a
certainly.
Yeah,
feast
the
of a
little sparks
breakfast.
coming off of it.
But
Full
when
of
you
protein,
throw a
man.
chunk of it,
Oh man.
highly
Yeah.
explosive.
I wish I didn't hurt myself at the
Anyway,
gym
Very
yesterday,
fun to play
man.
with in a
Because I
controlled
definitely have to take
setting.
like
You know what,
a
since I've
week
already
off
kind of
at
been attending
least
this, well, I
from
actually
like
wanna
upper
show off
body.
how many cool hidden things
Mad
there
upset
are.
about
Like
that.
there's this little hidden alcove back here. You would never know it's back here. It's just a surprise to find by destroying the environment around you.
This stuff is everywhere.
Yeah, we're gonna call this the chill out room for a second.
And you just saw BK slapping the
Graphically,
ground
this
with the
game looks
hand slap
amazing.
move.
I don't know what people are
kind of
saying
allows
online.
you to
People
pick
are
up
losing
a lot
it.
of the dropped collectibles that are around
People
you
are
at
like
once. You
losing
don't
the
have to
plot.
run around collecting them individually, which is really nice. Because as you can see, there's lots of gold and stuff hiding in the walls that you can.
Yeah, we're picking up tiny chunks of vanadium gold. We're picking up vanadium chips.
I don't know if I said this earlier, but the rumors have started to spread of this vanadium material appearing on Ingot Isle. So DK and these prospector monkeys have descended upon the isle to try and collect as much of this stuff as they can.
Making friends here in the mines. Yeah, it's
I love
cool to,
these monkeys.
It's cool to see these other guys.
I'm just
out
analyzing
here,
everything
staking
right
their
now.
claim, trying to earn their fortune. And, DK's doing the same. But he's more interested in eating them than he is anything else. Got some more stuff here.
Yeah.
Some more of vanadium
If
gold.
anything remains consistent about DK, it is his love for bananas.
Yeah, one other handy thing is that DK can't be harmed by any of these explosions.
And thank goodness.
And thank goodness, because he's going to be causing a lot of them.
Got a tough skin.
And we can also smash our way through these crystals here, pick up more of those vanadium chips. Ooh.
We have found our prize.
The prospector monkey is really happy about it.
So is DK. Look at him.
I think his every face he makes in this
DK's
game.
expressions are so good in this game. See, like that little soundbite right there, like, ooh, but like I'm surprised no one put that on YouTube yet.
Down here in this mine. DK
Like
is
I'm
no
about to go
stranger
fucking
mines,
do
of
it
course,
after
but
the
it's nice
stream,
to see him,
if no one's done
doing
it by
a little
then.
bit more full time. Oh yeah, you can also pick up chunks of varying size, like everything kind of
That thing's
changes,
huge.
deforms in a different way. So let's see if I can actually cause some extra havoc here for a second with
Yeah.
this extra long chunk of.
Look at that.
That's crazy.
Oh, and some walls are a little tougher, so there's some handy devices here to help.
Yeah,
you
that
through. I
banana
can't
derpy
actually
face is
just
funny.
punch down this thing, so a special dive punch is required to really kick this thing off.
I
Look
love it.
at
It's
all
so
of that.
satisfying,
Yeah.
right?
I want those. I want those.
Get it, get it,
Yeah,
get
there's
it.
the hand slap.
Right, yeah. So you can use the hand
The
slap to kind of
Bananendium, I think it's called.
around you.
Right, and there are also some switches and things up ahead.
think that's what they call it,
that,
Bananendium.
interact with the hand slap, and you can cause the terrain to change in different ways.
Those geysers are so satisfying.
Hands up also affects some things
Yo.
in the world around you.
Yeah.
Shout out to everyone who's watching the
Which I
stream.
think is cool. Like
Hit
it
the
just
like
caused
button
that
if you haven't
vanadium
already.
gold to appear there. out of
Repost
nowhere.
the stream. I'm shout out everyone who reposts after Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Oh, another geyser.
Get it.
Good use of it. Yeah.
Yes.
I cannot emphasize enough how satisfying it is to play this game. The jingle janglies are good. The smashing is good.
Yeah, the sound design. I'm
just
loving the sound
collecting
effects for
gold.
everything.
Yeah, you're gonna be doing a lot of that.
Well, and there are so many, like we saw earlier, hidden passages and like rooms to discover through the walls. If you just basically punch anywhere in a wall, you can find something hidden there, and it's really satisfying.
Yeah, and speaking of hidden things,
Yeah, you can see how that hand slap also works as kind of a sonar system, and it was giving you the silhouette of a hidden Banandian gem in there.
3 in a row. But,
Or is it just
Good luck
Benindium?
in this mine,
It'd probably
DK.
easier to say Benindium instead of Bananadium, right?
You surprised a monkey.
It's freaking out.
Okay,
Like,
but
you can really
relax.
just dig into the ground. That's insane.
Ooh, I see some chips back there. So, let's see. I can't actually. This is too hard for me to smash through, but luckily.
Dig into it, right? Yeah.
The ground, which is rarely ever.
Yeah, but the environments are highly destructible. You could have gotten through here a different way.
Yeah, in fact, I'm gonna leave my way.
Right.
Yeah.
This game really encourages you to think outside the box.
I love that.
There's a lot of different ways to get
I
to
love
things.
it.
Most of them involve smashing.
There's a door. There was a gate there, and you just made your own door. That's fine.
It really does, Nightshade. This
Storm is
game,
on the way. Hope everybody's gonna be okay.
That should be fine, right?
it looks so good. The lighting, the graphics, and the resolution that we're gonna be watching and playing it at. Because this is also YouTube compression too, so like it's gonna look even better on your TV, even better
Oh,
when
we
you
see our
play
worst
it,
enemies in the game
like in
here.
handheld mode, like, and see it with your own eyes.
Make sure they don't get near any of our gold.
Instead of people being on Twitter like, Halo looks better. Like, bro, Halo 4,
I like these
the
because
people
they
who worked on
drop
Halo
cards that you
4,
can then use on all
they
different
like they're working on Metroid, which they also said
Oh
Metroid
my
didn't look
God.
good. Like, I'm not mentioning who they are,
If you ever
but
needed
I'm just
catharsis, this is where
in
you
shock
go.
and awe of what people will do to get clicks on Twitter.
Just an entire hall to play with.
Yep.
People just aren't legit.
Ooh, but I see something
It's a
big
shame.
waiting up there for
People
me,
just say
so-
things just
Well, you're
to
not gonna collect
get a
all this.
rise out of people.
I mean, if it's shaped like a banana.
That's why nowadays, like, if I'm on like social media and if I see someone say something stupid,
and you
it's
can see
rare
Ingrid
that I
up there, so
respond,
that's
unless it's
kinda
like
where we're starting out in this adventure.
I
This is
know
where
I'm right and I
TK
just have to
is,
say it and then
find
leave them
his
be.
edible fortune, so to speak. So yeah, we're just gonna make sure we get started eating all these bananas here. Oh no! Oh no!
Storm's picking up, DK.
Yeah, that must be the storm they were talking about. It's
Oh
like pretty
no.
powerful storm.
Oh no, the
There's some bad news about the Cyberpunk release on Switch. Obviously, the
This
good
is our first
news,
glimpse of,
which we
the
heard
primary
yesterday,
antagonist force
the whole
actively
game is on the
stealing these
64
bananas
gigabyte
from
card,
DK.
which includes Phantom Liberty. The bad news, it runs at 40 FPS on performance mode, while docked.
To go
Hanging
his
on by the
way.
seat of his pants.
Not anymore.
And there goes the seat of his pants.
What? So if anyone wants Cyberpunk on Switch, I'd wait a couple years for it to get a patch or two. And yeah, they forgot to mention Halo 4 is 30 FPS on Xbox. Like, and it's an FPS game too. 30 FPS back then. Like some people have like really bad, disingenuous arguments with disingenuous points.
I hesitate to call
But
this
yo,
a storm.
this is a meteor, not a storm. What?
More of an unnatural disaster.
Right.
Yeah. Progress. We call it
Oh
progress.
my god. We're really
We call
sent
it fast
underground. What did we do to get sent underground like this?
You okay, DK?
God damn.
Yeah, everything's
He's
great.
got a
Look,
thick
there's a massive hole in the ground.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll cover that right up. Just put a rug over it.
What's that city on the top left? You see that? On the top left, it's like a little more vibrant over there. What the
Definitely
hell?
not getting our security deposit.
Nope.
Is this the Mario team? Oh, this is 100% the team EPD, the Mario team. It's them. They were not working on a 3D Mario this whole time. The rumored 3D DK game made by the Mario team was indeed true. So, the Mario Odyssey team made this game. So I'm buying it no matter what. This could have been Chibi Robo, and I would have bought it. I'm just saying. Just saying.
Oh, the animations are so good.
So I've been doing a lot of punching forward and punching down using the.
But yo,
Y and
Chibi
B
Robo though,
buttons.
that's gonna be one
Now
of
we
the
gotta do some
first
punching
games I
forward to
play
break my way out of this
once it
folder.
gets onto the service. Because obviously I'll be playing F-Zero GX and Soul Calibur 2.
And then we're actually
But
gonna-
outside of those, I'm probably not playing Wind Waker on the Switch. I may try it out for 2 hours just to show it off. But like, I'm probably not gonna play that version of the game. I have the HD version on my Wii U. I still have a reason to use the Wii U.
The old thumbs up. Take care of this guy right here.
Yeah, no, Hunter, I'm honestly very positive about it.
We are pretty deep underground.
It was not next level. Like the way this game was designed, you can tell it was the Mario team that made Mario Odyssey. I'd bet my entire life savings on it.
Oh, good, Ingodile's just fine.
Oh yeah, it's
Everybody's
just
okay.
fine.
Does it have
Just
a new hat on?
caved in.
Or was that there before?
What's sublayer 10?
Oh, yeah,
Does that mean there's
We're deep under here.
Yeah.
no way?
Stuff's still falling down after.
That means every level there's 10 layers to the earth, and they get bigger and bigger the more you go. So that one area in that trailer we're watching him climb up really high up, that could actually be later in the game.
Being pushed down into this hole.
Yeah, so we're
Still
gonna
open
explore,
areas, but like the areas get bigger and bigger the
one of
farther
things,
you
I
go.
wanna check right away
That's
is, you know,
that's
we
what
can
I'm
climb
thinking
on
based
most
on this.
surfaces.
I don't think they're all the same size.
Climb our way right out of here.
Yo.
Not quite. Not
So
quite.
most, but not all.
Yeah, can't climb up that.
Yeah, I'm also gonna try. Maybe if I just get a little higher up, I can.
Yo, I love how we have
jump by
the
using
health,
a
and then we have
jump
the lives with the balloons
get
too.
higher up, doesn't seem to be doing the trick.
Rumors were right about the 3D DK that was years ago. 100%. The rumors were literally right. Like, I'm very confident on that, and a lot of other prominent people in the community are corroborating with the same story too. So it seems like the general consensus is that that was true, that rumor, and it because like just the way the game is reminds people of the way Mario Odyssey is, and how the world and the environment and just everything is so intuitive. The characters and the abilities that you get to have, all that.
The chunk lasts.
That's right. Yeah.
People saw a lot of similarities in some of those regards to Bonanza.
I can't stop calling him
But yeah,
Bud.
I'm gonna try
He's
and
my
like
favorite in the
really
game.
focus on the gameplay right now. But yeah, Cyberpunk is super demanding, but
How are these
I
guys
think it could have been 60 FPS docked. Handheld 30, I think people would have lived.
Good to see a barrel
But
hit
docked, it
again.
definitely could have been 60 in my opinion.
We're gonna blast our way up here. Try and make our
Hell,
way
Final
back
Fantasy
up
7
over
Remake
downtown.
is 30
See
frames.
if everybody else is
So
fine, but, first I'm gonna try and clear these thorns. Ow.
Yeah.
Which clearly hurts DK. Instead, we're gonna pick up a chunk.
Sorry, buddy.
I don't know. I wasn't planning on getting Final Fantasy 7 or Cyberpunk on the Switch.
Chunks of
I already
terrain
have
come
them.
in very handy,
But
including
for those who never got them,
Well, and you can
that's
also
kind of crazy.
turf surf on top of them too if you need
Yeah,
to.
that's true.
Yeah, and actually with the 100%. Hell yeah. Yo, I love this gimmick where you can like
As long as I'm
like
watching to make sure
actively
it doesn't get
skateboard
right.
on those
you
giant
can also
rocks, the boulders.
that,
That's pretty
knock
crazy.
out things around you.
Like there's so many different abilities. You can hand slap, pick up items, slam things, dig through areas. You can use a sonar. You can all different stuff. Like they've really incorporated all kinds of things. They did the clap, like from like Banjo too and all that. Like, I mean not Banjo, I mean Conga. I meant to say Conga. Sorry. I really want a new Banjo game though too, man. Yo, for those who saw when Bonanza was first like revealed, the very first second, for some reason I thought it was Banjo, because in that very first scene, there's that blue thing, I don't know what it was, but the eyes on it stylistically made me think of Banjo. So I was like, is this a Banjo game? And then the next scene I was like, no wait, this is DK. Because then I saw like those little banana structures.
You gotta appreciate though the work ethic of these monkeys.
I like it.
Like
We're gonna
look at
keep
this
at
one
it.
with the pickaxe.
Never mind that it's impossible.
He
He's
can't make
gonna
a dent, but he's
yeah.
gonna keep trying.
Keep trying.
This voided terrain seems to be coming from this device over here. So if I just smash this, that might take care of it. Unfortunately, this thing looks pretty well protected.
Weird
itself.
gizmo.
Can't seem to smash it. Can't seem to make a dent. No matter how hard I hit.
But we are close to where that thing fell down.
Yeah, you're right. I think it fell down over here. So we're gonna go check and see what that screaming was about.
Everyone seems curious, but not brave enough to go check it out themselves.
Luckily, DK is here. DK
They
knows.
wouldn't get anything done if not for DK.
Hello.
What do we got here?
Just gonna see. If we get
Keep
this
trying,
thing out of
buddy.
here.
You can do it.
One more big pull.
There you go. You got it,
DK.
DK. I have a bad feeling about those.
That's a fast rock. Okay, DK, it's okay.
Well, that was a rough beginning.
Don't need to tell me twice. As prompted, I'm going to go follow that talking rock and see what's up.
A little suspicion about a giant Kong that has ripped you out of the ground is maybe warranted.
Yeah.
Maybe
Well,
warranted.
I mean, you saw his face.
I take care of more of these guys. In fact,
I would have run away too.
pick up one of these. See if I can. Oh. You know what? I'm going to take out this last guy. Swirl that thing around. There
Nice
we go.
one.
Cleared out the area.
Did you destroy it with its own chunk?
I did. Quit hitting yourself.
Shouts to everyone's watching the stream.
Oh, unfortunately, I think we
Stick
also skipped
around,
this talking rock,
because we got more Bonanza coming down right now.
Come on, DK, use that entire brain of yours. The right way to shoot this thing.
Is he using his brain or his stomach?
Why not both?
Yeah.
Make music.
So.
Oh.
Think it's working.
Now it's a dancing rock.
The cutest dancing rock you've ever seen.
Now I'm confused because I don't remember him whistling that often.
You could call it that.
What?
I don't know about all this. I don't know about all this. We didn't ask for a sidekick.
The Odd Rock has decided to join you.
Coming with you whether you like
By the
it or
way,
not.
the Odd Rock is something related to the villain. Calling it
yeah.
now.
So now we can use the power of Odd Rock's voice, which is pretty handy.
The main antagonist.
Yeah, we
I can
calmed
just
it
tell.
down by making music with it. We whistled for it. So as we know, music
I'm
is very
surprised
important
it's like
in the world of
make
DK.
music and he didn't just pull out
And here
bongos out
are
his
examples
ass.
of that. Now, Odd
I
Rock
was
and
expecting
together
that.
can actually make
I was expecting
music,
DK to go boom,
together and
boom,
create
boom,
a
boom,
path to guide
I
us
don't
where
know.
we're supposed to go next.
That's what I was. That's what I
one easy
expected.
way to keep track of where you're supposed to be going as you are punching literally
Right.
everything
The whistles,
around you.
Yeah,
they help show you where to
you
go
are
too.
Deep in the
Right.
terrain, making your own pathways.
Yeah.
This will bring you back out.
Yeah. There we go. Just gonna work our way back up here. You know what? I actually wanna
Yeah.
smash these crystals.
All the gold.
Don't pass things by.
Yeah. Just
Smash
can't resist.
everything.
So we're gonna work our way back up here.
This game
I
really
got
does
it.
look so good.
We're fine. Now, as prompted, Odd Rock just had a suggestion here that I liked a lot. So we're gonna make music here in front of this thing, which actually frees it up.
Now we can punch it.
Thank goodness.
Let's go.
And now
Nice.
that thing is out of the way, the avoided terrain is finally taken care of. So
we can ride in the barrel.
Get to the
Yeah.
barrel cannon.
That's just one example of how you and Odd Rock are going to be working together throughout the course of this game to make progress as a team.
Look at it running.
You can see they're a pretty good team together, yeah.
I did not know you could spin like that.
Yeah, so we still need to check on that move.
Okay, DK.
So,
Yeah,
we'll make sure
Donkey
everybody
Kong got
else is
moves.
See if those
Like y'all see how
minor
like
bars are
smooth
alright.
and fast Donkey Kong like
check out Baboon
moves in
Town.
this game though.
There's a lot of stuff here to do. There's a lot of fun stuff
Ingoat
waiting for us
Hill.
up here. So of course,
Or Ingoat
I think
Isle
that's where we're gonna end our segment.
is literally inspired by the OG
Sorry, buddy, at home.
the OG
Yeah, we do have another
Donkey Kong
segment
game.
coming up in just a little bit here. We're going to show you off a little bit more of DK Bonanza in a later area. But that is the end of this introduction
Oh, so
segment. That's where we're going to stop.
They're gonna show us more Donkey
All
Kong
right.
later.
Thank you so much, BK
Okay.
and K. That was Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Yo, he's
But,
got a banana.
Next up, we're going to be taking a look at Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, Nintendo Switch 2 edition. So stay tuned.
We're going into Prime 4 Beyond 2. Oh! This is crazy. This is actually nuts. Who expected this, bro? I just expected a handful of games, each one for like an hour a piece. They're doing like 20 to 40 minutes each game. So they may show all of them per day. And just something different each day. Ooh, man. Yeah, no, at the gym yesterday, I definitely went too hard. Oh my god. I was just going in. I was like, you know what? I need to feel the burn, and it's almost popped my fucking elbow. I didn't feel anything yesterday. I felt it all day. I'm like half dead. But real quick, I'm just gonna be right back. If you guys can, make sure you guys hit the like button. We'll be right back with the Treehouse segment with Prime 4, baby, on the Switch 2. And as y'all can tell, we're streaming in 4K. Well, we're watching it in 4K. I'm gonna start streaming in 4K soon. Keep y'all updated on that. Just gotta, as y'all saw earlier with that one spur of the moment with the internet, like, once in a while that happens lately. You're just like 20 seconds the internet goes out. Not all the time, but it's like out of the blue whenever it does happen. So yeah, I'll be right back. Just real quick. Yo, I'm back. Sorry, I just had to check up on my dogs. I had to load the dishwasher real quick. A couple things I had to do. But I'm just like a little upset. My dog hasn't been feeling well lately, so her hair's been shedding. So I've been pretty upset about that. So, of course, dog's hair is shed. I mean, like, her hair's like falling out, not growing back. So, been a bit upset about that. Past couple weeks. And yeah, some dude, Switch 2, Prime 4, Playboy Cardi dropping in 2025 is wild. I think the world's finally healing. I saw facts. Just the XD. Oh my god. Yo, everything's happening this year. And Kendrick at the Super Bowl. Drink out. The world is healing. Diddy in jail. The world is healing. Oh man. It is healing. But are we healed? Insert meme where guy points at his head. But yeah, we're about to start Prime 4 next at the Treehouse. We're shooting a Treehouse today and tomorrow. And I do have plans to stream on Twitch for a little bit tonight. Probably for just like an hour and a half or so tonight at most. We're going to be just reacting to Switch 2 videos, reaction videos, and stuff like that on tonight's stream. Just around an hour and a half. So that should be fun. We're going to ignore Kanye. Yeah, we're just going to completely ignore Kanye. We're going to pretend he passed away. It's okay. Yes. Sam says, you heard about the battery life of the Switch 2 being half of the original? I'm sorry, is that a joke? I hope that's a joke, St. Lou. Bro, there's no way. That has to be a joke. It's like 2.5 hours if you're lucky. I hope that's a joke. Because I saw rumors that they were gonna be like less than it already is. But like, holy shit. Yeah, One John, I did not hear that. Hell yeah, Echo Jams. We packed in here. We trying to get a full house. And yo, shout out to everyone who reposted the stream. Let's go.
Hi everyone.
Cobra Commander, 164, Ryan Ricardo, St. Lou, the OC, and H2DK.
My name is Teresa, and I'm joined here with Demetrius and Dutch. And we're here to show a little game called Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition.
That's right.
This is a first-person adventure game starring our favorite protagonist, Samus. She is a very famous bounty hunter, for those of you that don't know. But I'm going to throw it away to Demetrius to lead us through this.
No, you got that. So we're going to go ahead and just jump right into the beginning. So it is the Cosmic Gear 20X. No, I'm not kidding.
It's story time. Come on.
Long story short, we're starting at the beginning here. What you're going to see is that this is a research facility for the Galactic Federation. It's being attacked by space pirates.
Between 2 and 6.5 hours. Well,
pretty much going to be the beginning of the game.
we normally were getting 2 hours, right? So like 2.5 at most. I don't know. I'm talking about like the big games, Astral Chains, Tears of the Kingdoms, Xenoblades. Those games usually kill your Switch in 2 hours, maybe 2.5 if you're lucky.
Yeah, he's got a deep
So I don't know. They say it's gonna be still between 2 and 6.5 on the article you sent. Because I clicked because at Dexterito, they usually put the link in the following post in a reply. So I looked at the reply, and at the portion where it says it's gonna have worse battery life. I'm gonna get into Prime 4 in a second. I'm sorry, everyone. It says Switch 2 will have a battery life of anywhere between 2 and 6.5 hours, depending on the environment and the game you play. Naturally, the bigger the game, the quicker the battery will deplete. And interestingly, it's almost half the battery life seen on the original Switch. For the Switch Lite, it comes to 3 to 7. For the newer console, it's roughly 4.5 to 9 hours, and for the OLED, it's the same. This is a considerable difference between the two, and considering the first iteration of the Switch had a battery life of 2.5 to 6 hours, it's a huge blow when you incorporate the major hardware upgrade.
There's a lot of action going on the ground.
Looking good for the Galactic Federation here.
Am I like brain dead? But like they literally say the Nintendo Switch 2 will have a battery life of between 2.5 to 6.5 hours. And then they say the same thing about the first Switch. The first iteration of Switch had a battery life of 2.5 to 6.5 hours. So I don't know. I feel like it's just a half hour of power at most. And even then, they still say it can go up to 6.5 hours. So like, I don't know. I think they're trying to like clickbait, to be honest. Dexterito, you have to always be careful with them. Sometimes they're speaking the truth, and sometimes it's like an article by someone who just has to get paid today.
First trailer that we showed for Metroid Prime 4.
I don't mean to be that guy,
but now
but
we're gonna see a little bit
I don't trust Dexterito that often.
Of course, you're seeing Samus from the outside, but now we're about
It's like one of those pages like IGN, like it's a joke. At least to me, personally. I wish I didn't miss what I just saw, because like I'm pretty sure there was like Samus and the shit.
We can see that classic
And then
Metroid Prime gameplay
I
where
think
you've
I saw
got
like
these
Metroid Prime
first-person,
Federation fighters at one
adventure,
point, like
vertical
on the ground
where you
fighting. Like,
use that to
huh?
lock onto
Sorry, I'm just gonna do this real quick.
Okay, we're about to get to gameplay here in just a moment.
Samus with a res.
Yeah, they have these little. They have them. Federation fighters. Yo, that's crazy seeing them in like full res HD. That's actually insane. But yo, shouts to everyone who's here. Shouts to St. Lou. Shouts to 164. Shouts to One of John. Shouts to Echo Jams. Yo, huge shout outs to everyone who's here. Shouts to some dude. Shouts to Gone Hunter. We in the building. If everyone can share the stream, it does help. Hit the like button. And we're trying to hit a goal. We could hit it maybe. Let's go.
Anybody that is watching the stream, we are streaming at 4K. If you have a 4K
Streaming at
TV,
4K.
you will be able to.
That's crazy. So if you're watching this direct on
visuals and
4K
it's very
TV,
glorious
you'd be
to
seeing the
see
4K difference. That's
3D
crazy.
graphics.
Like, there's people! There's people in the game!
So right now there is a sensitive artifact that
Yo,
the Federation is trying to protect.
me too, Hunter.
Space
All of
Pirates
this.
that
Over
does
and
not
over
take
and
it. So
over.
we're just gonna try to recover that and defend and make sure that the Space Pirates don't take it.
Get the arena map early, of course.
Here's the area
The graphics are so clean in this game, St. Lou. They're so clean.
Go ahead and open it up.
But yo, the Switch being 2 hours long, like if I'm playing Prime 4 on Switch 2 and I get 2 hours of handheld battery life,
To secure the artifacts. Move around, you'll see it
it's the bare minimum in my opinion. I think any less than 2 hours, like you should just play the game at
That's one of
home.
the cool things about this. It's got that, again, classic Metroid
How?
Prime gameplay where you've got your map and it's kind of in 3D and you can rotate it because like navigation and exploration is a big theme in this game and in the series.
Also different visors, so I just switched to my scan visor and I can scan this door here. It's going to give me access and a little bit additional information here.
It's pretty important too, just like learning more about the lore of this world. So scanning.
It's
is
probably
very
more than
important.
2
It's
hours,
been
as long
in
as you
the
aren't
Prime-
using
in
the
Metroid
120
Prime
FPS mode in
series as well,
handheld.
so
Yes,
it's a great
You're
way
probably
to learn.
right.
Additional backstory.
I want to use the 120 so bad, but I'll live with 60. Now that 120 is the now,
Try to protect
I'll
the-
live with 60.
Some of the people here that are getting attacked too much. Alright, so I'm going to play a little faster here.
Oh,
Just
man.
go away. I can even scan enemies.
Yeah.
You can get a little additional here. Space Pirate, you can see. Classic. Alright.
The classic
And now they're
scanning.
gonna go away.
They're pretty ruthless. So one of them came at you to shank you.
They had it coming.
Definitely.
I love how she just said the word shank on a Nintendo Direct. I love it.
Came down.
Or a treehouse, you know what I mean.
Yeah. Okay. Things are looking good.
I just really loved the verbiage,
There's some environmental stuff that you could also choose to break too. You never know.
the
what's in
vocabulary,
Alright, so here's our
the
first
articulate
obstacle. So,
wording.
of course, I can enter into morph ball.
Hey, morph ball mode.
Under small objects. Or large objects. You can go into tiny cracks.
Yo, Monolith and Retro Studios are like some of the best teams Nintendo has.
Now some more Space Pirates, but we.
If only we can get games from them like all the time, which Monolith we have been doing the Switch era, and they have been working on other games like Splatoon and Smash and Animal Crossing. Monolith were like the backbone of the Switch era. They really were. And Retro coming through to save the end of the Switch era and the start of the Switch 2.
So you can see Demetrius is locking on to the enemies with the ZL button, but then at the same time he's using that right Joy-Con to kind of fine-tune his aiming. You know, like maybe the
Yo,
enemies are
I just
little-
realized
you have
that.
to lead them a little bit,
Mouse
you have
with
to rotate a little
one
bit to one side or the
control
other.
of the other.
Missing all over the place. Now there we go. A little bit of nerves. Oh, come on. There we go.
But it's really cool though that you're
I'm
able
totally
to
gonna use
very
the mouse
seamlessly
controls.
change between doing dual Joy-Con 2 and then
Yeah,
mouse
you see how
control, so you
quickly
can
I can turn to side to side.
Yeah, dual
Now, if
Joy-Con
I
2,
take my
mouse
hand and
control.
just pick
Oh
it
my god, there's
off
so
the
many
surface, I'm
options.
actually now back to
Huh.
playing in the normal
It
split.
automatically
Once again, put my
changes
hand on
back.
the surface. You see that little reticule pop up. You can see how fast I turn.
Yeah, the little tiny one in the middle.
So I'll keep playing like this.
That is sick.
Yeah, so you can just switch that on.
I
the
low-key
fly. All you
might
have
try
to
out
do
the
to
mouse
activate
controls.
the mouse
Yo,
controls is just put the
100%.
mouse, you know, put the
Like,
Joy-Con 2 flat on a
I'm not
stick.
even a front. Like, in recent years, I've been using the Joy-Cons a bit more
This guy,
frequently.
I think he's pretty low
I
on
used the
health, so
Joy-Con
tell me
for
when
Paper
my
Mario Thousand Year Door.
turn on
Crazy enough as that
70%.
sounds. I used it for a few other games recently on the Switch. I still use the Switch Pro Controller the most, but like, if I'm laying in bed and I'm just chilling, like, I don't have my hands together like this, like, I'm just hanging out, like, I could just hold the Joy-Cons like this, and, like, just play the game.
Every element that you see in the game.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's a super slept-on way to play Switch,
Coming in real fast.
in my opinion.
Trying to blow the door here.
Same with tabletop. You got a Pro Controller with tabletop, raps, bro. Makes the airplane even better. Even better on an airplane, bro. From experience, multiple times. Much better. Doing tabletop mode with your Switch and pulling out a Pro Controller. Peak. That's peak. Most slept-on way to play the Switch. That. Tabletop of a Pro Controller.
Adding another energy tank as an additional
This,
set of 99
y'all seeing this though?
energy
This game looks too good.
Yeah, that's a good point. So,
Don't die on me
looking
though.
at the,
Don't die,
the
Samus.
screen right now, at the top left, we'll have the
Save your
tracking meter
comrades,
for
they're
all
getting
the
shot.
enemies. On the top right, you'll have the mini map.
Oh, you
On
can't
the
see it,
bottom
but the
right,
mini
you
map's
have
pretty
your
sick actually. There's a
missiles.
compass and everything too. I
total
love mini maps
that
with a
you can
compass.
hold is at the bottom. The total that you have in your inventory is at the top. And then on the bottom left is all of your weapons. And right now, all we have are missiles.
So here we're just identifying some unknown materials. If I go over here, I can scan this, scan that.
Scan everything.
Yeah. So to the left is the artifact. That's what you're seeing here. It's the marked. Okay. And we can even just scan some more things here.
Well,
I want all the lore.
I just got
Scan everything,
a
man.
message pop
so
up about
much.
Mario
I
Kart.
could even say, let's
When we
not
saw
open the door yet.
the
Let's
earlier
scan
portion of
these
Mario
guys.
Kart,
Let's get a little
I didn't realize it either. But those carts that we saw,
troopers, so we got that.
you can't
Alright,
customize
so
your
here's
cart
another good
anymore.
example of
Which I think that's a
how
good
the
thing.
control methods work.
Because everyone was using the same
Right
cart.
now, I'm gonna switch back
Like the
to
same combo, you know what I mean?
split
So,
styles. You see here
it's
on my
nice they
hands.
changed that.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch to
Brought it back to
visor.
the
I'm
OG
gonna scan
way.
this door. And this is a Federation lock-on gate, so it uses a lock-on ability that's a little bit special here. So what I'm going to do, switch back to my combat visor, hold ZL to lock on.
ZL lock on, okay.
And now I can use the right thumbstick or a little bit of motion sensor here, and I can come
Ooh.
aim, and you see it's a little slow here. That's one way to do it. And now I'm going to try switching over to the mouse controls here, and I'm going to do the same thing.
I only use them in bed when I got my
While
Switch
he's
OLED
doing
kickstand
that,
popped
just
up.
wanted to
Been playing
mention
Monster
again
Hunter
for those
Generations
of you
Ultimate
that
in
are
bed along with
tuning
AI
in, we are
Nirvana. Yo,
streaming
what are your
4K,
thoughts so
so
far
we
on
are
AI
playing the game
Nirvana?
in quality
Obviously,
mode, which is
I beat the
6.4K
game,
to
and
60
No Sleep for
frames per
Konami Date
second.
is now
There
one of
will
my
be
most anticipated
another,
releases of the year,
mode, which is called
along with Prime
Performance
4
mode,
and
which will
along with
run at
Donkey Kong
120
Bonanza.
frames per second at 1080.
Me personally, I loved Nirvana. I did think Somnium Files 1 was better, but not by much. I did think both of them were really great games, and Nirvana had a really great story with some really cool new characters introduced.
And you're going to see something that is going to be unique.
The story was still wild as hell.
Watch out, it's a Metroid!
Yeah, first game definitely kicks off faster, but the climax of the second game definitely hits harder.
Defeating an enemy right there on spot. This one is actually
Yo, all good. And yo, the Discord is definitely still there, Echo Jams.
That is interesting.
If I recall, I think you're still in there.
Or it's fusing with other beings.
So it's fascinating.
I'd have to double check, but I thought you're still in there.
No pressure, all the pressure.
Just grew a 4-pack.
Alright, so I'm going to lock on a little bit here.
If not, I can edge you back in.
So what we're seeing here is there's going to be a couple of weeks.
Yeah, I can edge you back in, bro.
No,
Whenever you get the chance, I can edge you back in. For sure. When you get the chance to rejoin, I got you, bro. It's all good.
So the weak points are those little
Yo,
green
appreciate you
areas,
being here,
but
Echo Jam. Seriously.
Abrax
Thank you for
can
coming
shield it
through.
with his-
And
with
hope you've been
his
enjoying a
arms,
lot of the
but
gameplay we've been seeing. This
also
boss,
put this kind of
Abrax,
yellow shield over those
looks
areas
looks
as well,
sick.
so you
Like the
have to
graphics for
bide
this
your time
game,
before you're able to
Switch
shoot
2.
it.
It kind of shifts from one to the
We're
other.
very
because
lucky to
every
live
now
in this
all
part of the
those
timeline, man.
weak
Like, there's
points
some bad things about our timeline, but we got some good things.
Alright, I'm going to shoot these. You can dodge them, but it's better to shoot them just to get some
This is
health
definitely
back
one of
and
those good
absorb
things.
them.
Or even missile replenishment. That will be handy. But as you can see, like, you have to get the angle right, because shooting missiles, you can see the deflect of the missiles, like, going off.
Ooh.
There we go. There we go. Now it's
Yeah,
gonna open
gotta
up
damage
the
him more.
main weak spot here. I'm gonna try
There
to
you
get
go.
shots off the can. He's gonna try to hunt me down with that. Oh, I thought I dodged.
Get him in the belly.
The other key technique there that Demetrius can use to dodge that attack is the strafing one, where if you're locked on and you push the jump button twice, you can kind of strafe to one side or the other laterally to avoid some of those attacks.
There we go.
Or you can get real up close.
So once you do a quarter of its health, it goes to the next phase. Okay.
So I'm trying not to do that. All right, so pretty good shots here coming out. Oh!
Yo, I love how this beast is like mutated, but also has like mechanical parts. It's cool.
So making some progress, but he's got a lot of.
Yeah, he's a pretty beefy boy.
Yeah, I gotta be very careful here. Oh, really? You're gonna block that when I was just about to shoot it? Are you
He's
serious?
got those giant shield arms, walking menacingly. Walking menacingly.
No, no, he's trying to grab me.
Ooh, he can grab you? Oh, that's scary.
Wanted a hug.
That's freaky.
No hugs for you. There you go. Well, I'm having a good lock on. Really putting up that shield a lot. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's do this. Get ready for it. Shot, that, throw a missile.
Oh.
Okay.
That's a big shockwave.
Space jump there.
Oh, wave shield now.
Do that again. This time I was prepared for it. It's gonna go up. Nope.
Ooh, there.
Ooh.
Nice.
Right under. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good here. Fire. All right. Things looking good. Absorb that. So now we have some 4 weak spots. So I'm just gonna be very careful.
Oh, by the way, for those wondering,
Jump with that, hit
Prime 4 on
that.
Switch 2 is gonna probably be $80.
He's really putting up with a lot.
Oh man.
Just want to put that out there.
Little too close. No, I like that.
Steel bug type Pokemon.
It's coming at you.
It does look like a steel bug type Pokemon. It looks like a steel bug type Ultra Beast.
Oh.
New Generation 7 Ultra Beast confirmed. We're looking right at it. And Metroid Prime 4, the collaboration between
Throwing everything.
Samus and Pikachu and Subspace Emissary comes to life in Metroid Prime 4. Like the new steel bug
But you're
type.
not able to
Abrax.
target or lock on
The
to
Ultra Beast.
Abrax's weak point. So there it is, that challenge. Oh, break free.
Got
Nice.
caught. Lost a little help there.
Jump over. Let's center. Come.
Yeah. I'm still copping no matter what.
Okay, there's one.
I said earlier, like Switch 2 games that I'm buying are Prime 4,
Another one. Man,
Legend
he
ZA,
really wants to give you a hug.
and of course Mario Kart and Donkey Kong Bonanza. Like those 4 games I'm buying for my Switch 2. I'm not sure if I'm buying anything else at the moment though. I'm definitely buying those.
He's taking like a boxer stance there.
Yeah.
One more weakness spot. I'm shooting at it. There we go. Okay, I was already
Nice.
doing
All right.
Oh, is this the finisher?
Belly, there you go. Good weak spot.
What are you gonna do?
There you go.
Ooh, this is it. They're gonna take him down?
You got
Getting there, getting there.
Oh, not in time. I don't think it's enough time.
Jump up. Charge my shot. Lock on. Fire. Oh, miss. Missile.
There you go.
Hey, you did it.
Nice.
He's tough.
That was a tough boss battle.
Yeah.
You really have to gauge where to aim, and you can see it was all about kind of finely tuned aiming there, which is a lot of fun.
The artifact safe.
Oh, Psylocke.
Now?
Oh, I need
Yeah.
this
Oh,
too.
Metroid Rhythm, which is also very curious.
Yeah.
Yeah, from a room
I'm
full
sure
of
we'll find out
Metroids.
more about this
Oh man,
interesting alliance.
why is he aligned with the
Battles going on
Metroids?
back and forth.
Ooh, straight for the artifact.
You best not miss. We come up for Samus.
Uh-oh.
So you can see the artifact now was hit, and it caused it to react to that in a very peculiar way. And that, folks,
That's how the game
Where
starts.
we'll end it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to give you a sneak peek. We don't want to ruin the full
Oh,
surprise,
Not
but
at all.
hope that gave you a small taste of
I
what
think
to
they're
look
showing
for
every
when
game they
Metroid
said that they were
Prime
going to show
4
off now.
comes
So
out.
that's awesome.
Well, thanks so much, guys, for
Thank you.
showing
Yeah, thank
all
you.
this and talking it through. And hope
I
you guys
need
had fun
this.
watching
I'm not gonna lie, that last
don't
moment
go
gave me
anywhere.
chills.
Stay tuned.
I'm
Up
wearing a
next is
hoodie.
Mario Kart World.
More Mario Kart World? Is this Splatoon music? That's Splatoon music for sure. Oh man. Yo, we're gonna be seeing that Kirby for sure. We're gonna be seeing that new star-crossed expansion today. We're seeing all of it today. Unless they're just gonna keep showing these few games that they already showed, which I'd be surprised, because they're showing their 3 best games like day 1 off the Treehouse, and then day 2 would be everything else. You know what I mean? By that logic, I can't imagine that. That'd be crazy. Hey, they're already getting back to Mario Kart, so who knows? And the show only started like an hour ago, actually, and the stream's been going for 2 hours, 2.5. Let's go. It's still streaming for at least 2 more hours. The Treehouse ends at 1, so if I recall, it's 1, 11, 12. Actually, I think it ends at 2. Actually. Yeah, 4K 60 FPS Tears of the Kingdom, man. I'm so glad I get that expansion, that upgrade for free with NSO. I can't wait to go back to Tears of the Kingdom, man. I can't wait for that. Oh, so excited. And then I want to do my first ever master mode of Breath of the Wild too. That's something I've had my mind on for a minute. Oh, this is a bop now. Ooh. Yeah, I'm just seeing. Sakurai made a post about Kirby Air Rider, just like, please wait. Makes me think you shouldn't have said 2025 then. But hey. We'll see what Sakurai ends up doing. Hopefully he doesn't hurt himself. Because, like, he's a hard worker. He's the type to work on something and not sleep and, like hurt his health over it. So, like, I'm hoping he doesn't, like, force himself to make it a 2025 release if it doesn't have to be. We got Mario Kart this year. It can come out next year. It can come out next March. It's okay. In my opinion. Kirby Air Riders can wait till March. I mean, y'all got Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, right? Yo, I'm not gonna lie, when that game comes up, that's when I'm taking my snooze break. I'm gonna be like... Just like... Age of Imprisonment, bro. After what we all went through in Age of Calamity, everyone should not be buying this game. We all know it's not gonna be a true canon story, because they said it was canon for Age of Calamity, then we played the game, finished the game, and went, oh, it's all retconned. The whole game I just played was pointless. It's like that, it was all a dream type of shit, or like you're playing a video game or you're watching a show or a movie, and it ends with it being like a dream. Like, it's practically like the frame rate of Calamity. Yo, I'm surprised I didn't see that game get an updated version for a Switch 2 edition. If anything needed a Switch 2 edition, it's that. Because that game runs at 14 frames per second handheld. Alright, I think we're back. Nope. We got that was a theme. Kidding. It's Metroid, I know. But... Oh, man. I had like a brain fart. If y'all can't tell, I haven't been sleeping. The whole time I've just been like messing up my verbiage. That's why I was appreciating the ladies' verbiage earlier. Because, man, I'm in pain. I'm in pain. My arm is killing me. And I'm just tired. Right? Sleep. What the fuck is that? Yeah, man. The most I get is usually, if I'm lucky, 6 hours. 6 hours is the most I get if I'm lucky. Master mode is tough, lol. I think it's better than base Breath of the Wild for sure. There's more stuff in the open world. Yeah, and that's the thing is I never got to experience the master mode for Breath of the Wild, so honestly, that's why I could honestly even do that day one. Like, like that's playable for me on the Switch 2 day one. Like there's a ton to play on the Switch 2 day one, man. People don't realize. Like if you don't have the NSO, then like you'd have to pay like extra for the Tears of the Kingdom bonus, and like you have to pay for like a GameCube and like all this other stuff that like I don't have to like pay extra for. Yo. So for those who don't know, that Mario Kart bundle, if you don't know, it's supposed to be around until the winter. So like once December comes around, that Mario Kart Switch 2 bundle is gonna be gone. So after Black Friday, that's it. So we'll see. Yeah, I'm just letting y'all know that now. So if y'all want that Switch 2 with the Mario Kart World, y'all better pre-order it off the Switch website.
Again. My name is Teresa. For those of you just tuning in, this is Nintendo Treehouse Live Nintendo Switch 2.
Yeah, it's included in Breath of the
I'm
Wild.
joined here by
Not
Corey,
Tears of the Kingdom, unfortunately.
BK, and Dutch. And we're going to show you a little bit of Mario Kart World, a new mode called Knockout Tour.
Ooh, they're showing more Knockout Tour? Okay.
Why don't you take us away and explain how
Basically,
we've set up
go
this
from
match.
one end of the world to
thing.
the other.
So earlier today we saw a little bit of Grand Prix, and now we're going to
Best time to check out Master Mode is on Switch 2, definitely. Oh, 100%.
24
Ooh, Coin Snatcher. They're playing as Coin Snatcher? Bro. He's probably like my second favorite of the new characters, man. Like, who expected Coin Snatcher? And he, as one of like the newer characters, is one of the cooler ones.
We're in a you'll see this in a moment, but before we jump in, you're saying that we're in a multiplayer kind of lobby here. I've got a coin coffer.
Like he's got
my
no
character
wheels.
I've selected. And if I control the camera with the right stick, you
Like
can
he's
see
got no
We've
hands.
got BK
Did I say no
just
wheels?
Really
He's got no
ready to
hands.
go, jumping around, waiting for the match to start.
Baby Daisy Donuts.
Yeah.
With the left stick, I can also.
Oh, that's
kind
cool.
of
You could do
move coin
donuts?
Coffer to get him ready, and if I don't have,
I never
use the ZL,
thought you could do
kind of
donuts in this
do a
game.
little horn animation here. But since I'm the host, I'm gonna go ahead and get us.
Yo, if you do know a playthrough of it, that'd be sick too,
Hunter.
Hunter.
Playing, again, like I said, Knockout Tour. We've dialed it up. We're gonna be 150cc this time.
Ooh,
And we've
150cc.
also turned up calm difficulty to hard if you think we're up for it.
We gotta ramp it up a little bit for Corey and BK. These are no,
Yeah,
no amateurs here.
They're about to show their skills. About to show their Mario Kart
I'll
skills.
take the
Let's
vote of
go.
confidence. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
That's one of the
Okay.
things I love about this mode. This is my
Ooh.
favorite addition here is every single match I've played of this is different because there's so much variation, so much possible things that can
Go ahead
change.
and go over to
We're going to go to Golden Rally?
All right.
You can randomly generate the route. That's sick. So it doesn't always have to be like 6 tracks or 5 tracks or 7 tracks. Like it can be a randomly ordered path, but they just can't go back between itself. I noticed. So see, this
as
one
Corey had mentioned, Knockout
goes
Tour
from the
is
right to the
24
left,
players.
or to
We
the
have
middle.
2 human players. Everything else will be comms. But as the mode mentions, you'll be knocking players out at each checkpoint. But what's really fascinating about this mode is that all
So for those who are watching, the track they're using right now that they're racing on
one to the other.
has
And so right now we're in segment 1. So
segments.
all these players will need
3
to place at
segments
20th or
per
better to
section.
make it to the
There's
next
2
segment.
sections.
can
This
see the checkered
section has
flag
3
in the lower right
segments,
that
so like 3
indicates
laps.
segment
The second segment is going to change the map here to another part that comes out of this side. And we're going to see this side of the map for the next 3 segments of the course for 6 laps. Crazy. They're making the tracks bigger.
Oh, I just
Oh, someone's playing as the crab. Oh, the Pianta. Oh, man.
But all these penguins coming at you too.
Damn, coin snatchers. Who's the burger head? What the fuck? Did y'all see that?
natural habitat here.
That guy had a burger head.
Yeah, I don't,
Is that a
on the
new character, or am I
right-hand side here,
tripping?
You see that top-down map letting you
Was
know,
that seen
just
before?
kind of where you're at in your current segment. So we're about 3/4.
I need to keep a closer eye. Holy. No, it was a me.
Only need to be 20th
It was a
or
me
better to
using
move
it. Okay.
on.
There's a
Not feeling
me.
the pressure too much right
There's
now,
a
so I got
me
9th,
using the
but,
burger.
as you said,
Okay.
Teresa, anything can happen in these matches, so you never
was
get
mistaken.
to a point where you're too comfortable.
Like that. Like that giant thunderbolt that just hit.
His lightning strikes always catch him by surprise.
Biggest thing I'm hoping for is that they overhaul their servers by the time the Switch 2 is out. I mean, that's what the Switch playtest was for, right? Like, they told me that they were using it to playtest the online, and there was literally 100 people in the lobby. I mean, if they were able to do that, I feel like they should be able to do 24 people. I don't know.
Oh, there's that. Oh.
That's just my mindset.
Everybody wants to crown.
Donuts. You know what's really funny? I haven't had a donut in a long time, but I do love donuts. I love me a nice double chocolate frosted donut with rainbow sprinkles. Oh,
Yeah, prioritize revenge at all times.
can't go wrong. And also the brownie batter-filled donut. Oh man,
But why?
just I can't.
Oh, you got
It's
some
too
snazzy
good.
Shy Guy snowboarding in this one.
This is gonna be the best Mario Kart ever. I need it. Me too, bro. It's literally the future of Mario Kart. Like, this isn't just like Mario Kart 7 after Mario Kart Wii. Like, this is like Mario Kart, bro. This is like new, lots of new stuff. And I'm not trying to shit on Mario Kart 7, but like, if we be like for real and really do like a retrospective on Mario Karts, that's definitely in the bottom 3. I think we can unanimously agree on that.
You got it, yeah.
Yeah, but if I just let it
Along
ride
with
there,
the GBA game and SNES. I think we can all agree Mario Kart 7's in the bottom 3.
That when you do go over water as well, your vehicle.
And Echo Jim says, I know that playtest was just a test, but I wish it was an actual game. Same! I put 60 hours into that! And yo, basically the way the game worked was it was a mix of Minecraft and Roblox, but like Nintendo style. And you had to grow the world in each segment, and in each segment was a cube. And once you grow that segment, if you're the one who makes it reach the limit of like 100,000 points, you get to name that cube. So like I need a bunch of them, like a bunch of different stuff. Like it was such a great time, man.
Keep talking while you're up there in first.
I wish that we get that as a full game someday, but I don't think we will. And Wong John says, yes, we don't know how the online servers will be. Nah, it's definitely dedicated servers, because like that playtest, that's what they had to use to make it work. So that was their test. Like they tested dedicated servers with that game. So like, honestly, the online has looked good for this game. Like, because there's definitely moments that we like have seen online already, because we seen the game chat portion. That's like online gameplay we saw. And the person's main screen, the person playing, didn't have lag input, so I think that's what the game is for like their dedicated servers for other online games. It'd be nice if that game actually had a full release though, because it was so cool. Oh, there's different types of food you get at different areas? Yo, you get takoyaki in this stage? Yo, that's sick. So depending on the stage, you get like the food from that culture. That's sick. That's actually sick. I love that. I love that. So when you're on that one track and get the burgers, that's because that's a place where you get burgers. This place is a place for you to get takoyaki. Oh man.
Oh yeah, so now that we're in the next segment.
Baby Daisy. Beating Coin Snatcher says.
You're gonna enjoy
oh no.
Oh no.
A gift from Birdo.
Can he dodge this?
I don't know.
I want to see him dodge this.
No, thank you.
Oh, you can't dodge with the feather? Oh, that would have been sick if you could dodge with the feather. Ooh, what's that new ability the Coin Snatcher used? That's the Kamek ability? What does that do?
They gave Corey a little bit of more time to catch up with
What's the
DK,
Kamek doing?
but we'll see what happens. We still
The
have
Kamek's
a couple
dropping
more
stuff on the...
segments, so
The
with
Kamek
those
just dropped all those
first
cheap
ones,
chips on the
they're having to place
ground.
it even
Yo,
better.
so
You
Kamek drops
guys are doing pretty
hazards.
good so far.
Bro, that's the evolution
taken
of
out
the
by the
hazard item
other
block. They
players.
made Kamek drop hazards.
Yeah.
Essentially, that's sick.
That's
That's
not a permanent state, so.
But if we're looking at the little mini map on the right side of the screen, you can see they're catching up.
Yeah, you got a nice little lead again here.
Passing all these toads and sedans.
Yeah, I'm definitely positive they overhauled the servers though, for sure.
They have no idea what's going on.
And how do you even
Now they're
top
throwing
this?
doorbells at you.
The only way they top this is to just do it again. Honestly, which is crazy because I just made a comment about Mario Kart 7 being similar to just doing it again. But what is there that they can do? We're already grinding on the rails now. You know what I mean?
All right, 5th segment. So now you're needing to place at 4th or better. That's pretty challenging. Yep.
I think I see you right up there weaving in
No,
and
you
out.
don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. You're fine. Mind your business, Corey.
Yeah.
I'm loving the
knows?
cherry blossoms because it is very on point for the
Sorry,
season
refresh the
that we're
stream
in.
if y'all can. YouTube is acting up this
That's
time.
true. All right.
BK just clipped that car. You can see it's not an automatic
Oh,
wipe
no.
out if you touch the cars. You know, you might get knocked up a little bit. You might go up on 2 wheels. You might kind of stumble and flip around. But sometimes even when you crash, you can maintain a little bit of your momentum.
Bro, that's sick. So you don't get fucked up now when you hit stuff. So similar to like earlier we saw you can drive on the wall.
Item here.
Like,
Give me some offensive
how do you
firepower.
improve from this? They've done so many improvements on
stopped
World.
there,
Like,
BK.
it's
Don't recommend
they've
trying
done
this at
so
home.
many improvements. Like, this isn't just another Mario Kart. Anyone who says that, they're literally like the objective definition of ignorant. You look in the dictionary, you see a
You've had
picture
that
of them
around for
looking
a
like
long
this.
time here, BK. Is that getting kind of heavy?
That's literally
oh,
them,
oh,
like,
Big responsibility.
ignorant.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
This is
my
literally
gosh.
new items too. The new ways the tracks are designed, the new knockout tour, the new free roam mode. Like, there's so much stuff, bro. Online
Into that
pictures, like,
final segment now.
no, I'm positive the online will be fine. And like, Nintendo knows how many people play Mario Kart online with Mario Kart Deluxe, and I think they know
I mean, it's in the name.
that they need to make
so
sure that the online is really good for free roam, especially. So they have to make sure it's good for that.
Somebody cut across the grass.
It looks so peak, this game. Like, graphically, it looks good. Ooh, see, look at burger.
So now the rules are simple.
Oh,
In
no.
this last segment, you just gotta aim for first. So
That's
let's
cool
see.
though. Like,
Oh
Fine.
no, Corey.
you eat the food and it changes your costume, so you don't even have to change your costume before the game. You just grab a food item, and it gives you a boost and a costume
Hold on
change.
to my super horn after this.
I'm not sure if the costume change gives you a boost in any way, but that'd be cool if it
I
does.
totally did that right now. Yeah,
The
right.
burglar.
You broadcast
Baby
it with
Daisy.
right now.
Baby Daisy.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy.
Her real father is the burglar, the hamburglar.
Okay, he's starting to close the gap here.
Oh man, Baby Daisy. Who knew Daisy and her father
BK's sitting at 15
was the
points.
burglar?
He's got
The
coins to
hamburglar.
do
Yeah,
right now.
you probably want a few
Corey's
more
got a full 20.
just to build up your speed a little.
Yeah, look at that. They literally changed the gliding into like you like flying in pretty much.
Nicely
Well
done,
raced, Corey.
Corey.
Well raced.
So
Corey
we
with the
were
comeback
playing
there.
here
Let's
with
go.
what? Two humans. We were playing against 22 CPU. Of course, you can play knockout tour
Nice.
online as well, so everyone would be a human player. But it is nice going up.
So
against
everyone would be a
hard-
human
hard
player.
TV as well.
Yeah.
You can do online knockout tour?
Like 24
Bro.
players
Yeah.
just throwing
Dedicated servers for
items
sure.
at
There's
each
no
other.
way.
think we got
Because
pretty
like
lucky given,
they literally
that,
had to use
you know,
different
this one is
servers
much more
for
chaotic
that
than
Nintendo
what
playtest game. It was not the same servers that they've been using for other games like Smash Bros and stuff, which is peer to peer. But I'm talking about like Splatoon, like for like online. I don't know, no, not Splatoon. I'm trying to think of other
Don't go
games.
anywhere. Stay tuned.
I'm
Up
trying to think off
next
the top of my
is
head,
Nintendo
the
Switch
ones
2
that aren't
We just keep
PvP,
playing, right? Forever?
that are
Rematch.
Is that what
peer to
you're
peer.
doing?
I mean,
Can
I'm trying to think of the games that aren't peer to peer
play.
that use Switch Online. If anyone can give me, because I'm drawing a blank. If people can give me some like in the chat, games that are not peer to peer that use Nintendo Switch Online, because I'm pretty sure Mario Kart's one of them. To my knowledge, if I recall. I'm so out of it though. If I didn't have work today, I'd be taking a nap. High key. High key. I feel defeated. I feel battered and beat. But if y'all can hit the like button, we'll be right back. Right back. I didn't even hear what game. What game? What's next?
Round
I
stays
want to
here.
play. I want to play.
They're just like, I'm gonna play. What?
Welcome tour.
We can just keep playing, right? Forever?
Stay tuned. Up next is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour.
We can just keep playing, right?
Oh, we're gonna see the welcome tour, bro. The welcome tour. I don't care if it's $5. The fact you have to pay for it is psycho. I love ratioing people who are actually brain dead on Twitter. I love it. Oh, man. But yo, we're about to see Nintendo Switch 2 World Tour. They better say something like, it's able to be purchased, but if you buy a Switch early in the first month, you get the game free or some shit. They need to say something like that to save face or something. Yo, oh, they got Golden Sun music on right now? Sorry, I had to take the headphones off because, like, not to be too TMI, but, like, my ears, they get, like, really irritated by headphones now, like, big headphones. They used to not be like that, but now, like, I have to, like, shave my ears because, like, they just sprout in hair now. It's like, bro, what am I, a fucking flower? Why am I growing? Oh, man. Like, I shouldn't have hair coming out my ear. I understand I'm getting older, but bro, it's annoying. And yes, one ear, not two, one ear. Profusely, I might add. If we're gonna get TMI. Welcome to our hype. Game of the year, wink. Yo, honestly, we all know Jeff Keighley, he's gonna give it Best Family Game of the Year. Because we all know he's a cuck who just sucks Nintendo's teat in the most counteractive way. He's like, oh, we love you, Miyamoto. Here, have the family award. And then he goes, oh, does Nintendo and anyone who uses Nintendo know what Discord is? Clearly they've been using Discord if they've been using a Switch, you fucking banana. And yeah, Welcome Tour is confirmed to be 5. Yeah, I saw a post about it. I didn't save it though, but I saw it earlier. And then I had someone complain to me like, it's only $5. And I'm like, bro, it clearly should be a pack-in regardless of the price. And they're like, again, $5. And I'm like, again, Nintendo shill and ratioed him. Like, I don't know. Like, see, Twitter has a reason to exist. I'm sorry, bro. Like, as much as I hate Elon too, like, no social media platform is gonna ever be better than Twitter. It's impossible. It's mathematically improbable for a platform to be better than Twitter, even when Twitter keeps fucking up. Twitter would have to get rid of reposting, get rid of likes, get rid of bookmarks. They'd have to get rid of even having people to follow and follow you. And get rid of having a profile picture. And get rid of having a bio. And get rid of having a link in your description, too. In order to make Twitter, like, useless. I'm sorry, but, like, there's one person, too, where I made a comment, like, everyone's
Hi again, everyone.
buying Mario Kart World and then
this
buying
is
no
Nintendo
games for a month.
Live,
And he's like,
Nintendo
look at all these
Switch 2.
games coming out this month,
For those
dumbass.
just
And I'm
joining
like,
in, my name
that's
is
not what I
Teresa. I'm
said.
joined
Learn
here
to
by Dutch
read.
and Sam.
But if you're buying all the
And
games
we're here to
day
show
one,
a
show
really
me.
exciting,
If not, keep it moving.
experience
And I
that
ratioed him
is
too.
called Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome
Oh,
Tour.
man.
So I'm gonna punt it off to
It's definitely
Dutch,
ass on the
so
charge
he
for it.
can kinda walk us
It should
through
be a
what's going
pack-in
on
so
so
people
far.
know
Alright,
how
let's
it
hop
works.
into it. I'll take a look here. So you can see we're just kind of dropped in here
But
on
bro,
this enormous
when I first saw this, I
Joy-Con
thought this
2.
was like the evolution of the Switch playtest when I first saw this. Because I thought, are those all real people? Like, everyone can go in at once? But no, doesn't seem like it. It's not an always online game,
So we can kind of walk
unfortunately.
around on the surface and see these signboards. It's set up kind of like a
Yeah, free Astrobot pack-in. Like, it's a
people here
3-hour
to tell
game,
us all
which
about the new
I
hardware.
beat Astrobot. I actually never beat Playroom, so I should go back to finish Playroom. Just to at least have that, be like, I beat it.
all the buttons.
You thought this was the Miiverse shit at
pretty much
first?
every single piece of the entire hardware
That'd be pretty
is
funny
labeled
if it
with these
was.
boards, like even pieces that you might not even think about or
But
realize
hell,
are there.
I'm not even gonna lie, the
So it's kind of
Nintendo
fun to
Switch
wander
playtest
around.
that I was in
Some of them have little notes.
was
Yeah.
better
Yeah,
than
so here we see the
Amiiverse. And if
mouse
anything, is probably
so
the
we
true
saw in the
evolution
direct
of
listen
Amiiverse,
segment
if
so
it ever
far
does
that
happen.
Both of the Joy-Con 2
So yeah,
controllers
rip any original
can be
thoughts of
used as a
Miiverse that
mouse.
anyone had.
So they have the
R.I.P.
mouse feet there to kind of like glide
Yo,
over
everyone's watching, hit the
surfaces.
like button.
And
We
over
have hit over
here,
100
this
views
is
today, so I
where the mouse
appreciate y'all.
sensor is.
Let's go.
So these sensors check the surface they're on.
Appreciate
to
y'all in
work out
the
whether they're moving. So
building.
that's where
Let's go.
all that mouse technology is located.
I love how it's showing all the magnetic connector stuff. That's cool.
Yeah, and we got the let's hop over here to this because this is the SL and the SR buttons right here. So those are kind of redesigned. They've got a different different shape and feel to them compared to the Switch console.
But as Dutch was mentioned, like this feels very much like an expo, so it's really a great piece of an experience where you can really see, learn, explore more, especially for somebody that, you know, a new piece of technology or hardware that you're not quite sure or really familiar about. This is a great interactive way for you to experience it, especially like some of these things that we're going to see a little bit later. You
I'm
really
like really
want
focused because I'm trying to
your
figure out
own
what the
personal
hell this
experience
is
to
really. If it's
get
really just a
an
tour,
appreciation of what you're
like
gonna see
because
and
it
feel.
seems like it's a
And
real
part of that
exhibit
is
of the
that,
Joy-Con, which is
here we see
crazy.
one of the components is the quiz kiosks here. And that is really like a rare look kind of behind
Shadow
the
King,
curtain
shout out to Shadow
about,
King. I appreciate
how
you,
this
bro.
system
Welcome
was
to the
built, how
stream,
hardware
man.
is built, and some of the design decisions that went into it.
People out there still
So
being
this is
cranky
about to
about
learn
the Switch
this. So
2.
this one's about the HD
Like,
Rumble 2
about some of the
function.
compatibility
And for those
issues.
of you
I
at
looked at the
home,
list of the
pay
games, and
attention,
most of them
there
rather
might be a
obscure.
pop
Indies are
quiz
smaller.
later.
Yeah, for that list, it's only
All right, so
120
again, we
games
have a little
currently that are
diagram here, little
confirmed.
animation
The
showing
only one I
us,
saw that
these
was big was
specific
Fall
spots
Guys.
on
Outside of
the
Fall
Joy-Con
Guys
2 controller
and
the
Alien
Nintendo
Isolation,
Switch
I
2
didn't see
Pro
anything big
controller.
in that list.
And this is where the HD Rumble 2
And yeah, some dude
components are
trying for a
located. So you
Tech
get a
Demo was
little
wild.
cutaway
Wii Sports and
diagram
Nintendo
here.
Land
You
was
see those
free.
orange
Well, Nintendo Land
rectangles
was
there.
free with the
And it tells us
black
that these are
Nintendo
custom
Wii
built
U.
from the ground up. So this
It
is
was
the
not
same,
free if you bought the
Rumble
white Wii
hardware
U.
that was in
Do
the
want to
Switch console.
clarify. And
So
Wii
they have both
Sports,
controllers,
Reggie had to
and they had to
beg
go,
everyone
do
at
like a full
Nintendo to give us
customization.
that game for free.
It's
And
really
now that game's
interesting
one of
to
the
see
highest
that
selling
diagram, too,
games
because
technically of all time
where
because it was a
they
free
are
packing, but
positioned
also
specifically
it's
in the
considered
Joy-Con
one of the
2
best
as well as
packing
the
games of all time because
controller
it's
too.
genuinely a
It's
great
right
game.
in the palm of your hand, so
And it
we'll
shows off
talk
the
a little
features of
bit
the
more
system
about
so
that, too.
perfectly, it
And we
made
see
people
that,
want to buy
we
the
used
system,
magnets
which
and
is
electromagnets
why
to
this
shift weight,
should have
and that's
been
how
a packing
the Rumble
game
function is
to do
created. So this
exactly
is
the
an example
same
of one of the
function
older,
Wii Sports did.
Rumble
Highlight
functions.
what the
An
functions
older
are of
Nintendo
the
controller.
system
So
of
you
the
have a
Switch
little
2 to
axis there
incite
with the
people to
weight
consider
spinning
buying
around
it
on it.
sooner.
But here with the
Or if you already
HD
have it,
Rumble
obviously,
2,
because you must if you have
it's not
this. I don't know.
spinning.
But you know
It's
what I mean. If
vibrating
someone
side
watches
to
you
side
play
at a
this,
high
people go,
speed. So
oh,
it's like
maybe
a
I'll check it out. There's
different
cool features that are
system
different than the
they're
Switch
using for
1.
the HD Rumble 2, but
That's
that
my thought.
Linear motion.
Exactly.
And I don't know which one I got my money on
It's
for a
the
sequel
same-
first.
same
Oh,
kind
it's
of technology they
F-Zero.
used to
Nah,
print
some
other tape
dude. Listen,
and allow them to move at high speeds.
there's a
So
higher
moving it
chance
sideways
of
makes it
Golden Sun.
easier to rumble in
Listen.
various ways, and you can really feel that with
F-Zero has the
hardware. We'll
highest
get into
chance
that,
because
a little bit
every
later.
F-Zero is going to be on
how that
Switch
comes
once the
across.
Switch 2 comes out with F-Zero GX.
bit more.
Every F-Zero. So that's the most likely to get a
So it
sequel.
has a range of intensity, so it can be weak.
Then
to gentle
there's,
touch, or much stronger.
of course,
And at the
Golden
maximum
Sun,
strength,
which
the
we at
sensation will
least
be much
got it
stronger
on
than HD Rumble on
the
Nintendo Switch,
NSO.
but I can attest to that. I don't have it
GBA
yet
NSO.
in my hands right now.
Better than nothing, right?
At the peak, it is a lot more intense.
Outside
than,
of Starlink,
on the Switch. It
that
feels
one
very
little
satisfying.
tiny
It does.
expansion on the Switch
But,
version that
it's not
has
gonna be at
Fox
that
in
full
it.
intensity the whole time you're
Let's
playing
be
a
real.
game. It's, they'll save that
There's no
maximum
fucking Star
intensity for a
Fox game
certain
coming anytime
player,
soon.
makes sense.
Star Fox has like
Right, so
hit
it's
the
weak
point
or
of niche
strong,
now.
and the
People don't want to
maximum
hear
power
that.
will
As
be
much as
constant.
I want to see a Star Fox 2, don't get me wrong,
You know, very interesting, especially on
but
how
like
different
it's really
experiences or
hard to
games
sell that type
apply
of game
and
in
use the HD Rumble
2025,
too, and
man.
how you can, you know,
Like
get that experience.
as much as I love that gameplay
and
style
this part
too,
is telling us about where they're
like a
located,
shoot 'em
so
up
you can see
flying
that
and all
orange
that,
rectangle
like it's
down
hard
there
to
at the
sell
bottom.
that, man.
And they've been designed to transmit the sensation
Like an on-rail
directly,
shooter,
no
it's
matter
hard
how
to
you're holding
sell.
them. I think this is interesting. We get a little
Like it needs more than that.
Of the different components.
It
of the
needs
controller.
more than just on-rail shooting. Whether
And
anyone
it's
wants to hear it,
in
I'm
this
just
spot-
saying the
on that
truth.
spot on the back, on that
That's the
last
reason
piece on the
why
right.
they
And
keep
that's because
remaking
that's the
Star
part that has the
Fox
most contact with your
since
hand
the
while you're holding
SNES.
the
They
system,
remade it
so
for the
you can kind of see
64. They
down
remade
here.
64 on the
really
3DS,
thoughtfully
and then they did a
designed where the
reimagining
bulk of your
on
hand
the Wii U. It's pretty much 4 versions of the same game to an extent.
And these are those little
And I love
design
Star
insights
Fox,
that you
but the
don't
best game
always
has been
get to
Command,
see with
even
video
if the
products.
endings for
Exactly.
some of the
Outside of
stories
something
are
like
kind of
an
wild.
developer article where you get a
but
little bit more of the designer's
we
thinking.
need an on-rail
There's a
Star
lot of that
Fox
featured in
with
Nintendo Switch 2.
Mass Effect style
so let's make our way
gameplay on the
down
ground.
here. We're
It's
gonna
gotta
go
be
to this
Mass
little
Effect style
cube over here,
gameplay
cube
where you interact with your
019.
comrades
We're gonna talk to this
and like
person.
it's just that's just what it's gotta be.
This
People
is
don't want to
a
hear
tech
it,
demo.
but
So
Star
this isn't really
Fox
like
is
a
a
minigame
space
per se,
opera, just
but
like
we'll jump
Mass
in here.
Effect.
This is gonna be
It just has
about
furries.
that
That's
HP
the
level 2
difference.
functions to see what it's capable of and what it's like.
It's okay. You can
For
like a
those of you
space
at home,
opera.
you-
It's okay.
You'll see is what we're seeing, but
No
Doug here
way,
is
One of
actually able
John.
to
If I
feel
hear
the
someone complain
of
that a
HD
Star Fox game is
too.
not
So
Star
again,
Fox
just to
64,
reinforce
I'm
that,
gonna find where
do
they
need to
live
get hands-on to
and
really
go,
get
"Hey
the full
yo,
experience."
Yeah, we could try
give me
and
your bank
communicate
account.
Yeah.
You
like as
don't
best
need
we
it."
can, but really, this is something you got to get in your hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we see we've got our little checklist of things.
They'll
that we can
fix those
do
games
on
over
the side
time.
on
I'm
the right
hoping
side.
so.
And
I'm
if we
hoping they
check off
do.
everything on that list, then we'll get a
And someone
medal.
just says,
That's the little
nah,
silhouette
I got
there.
it with my white Wii
And
U.
then we can use
Did?
that to unlock other parts of the game.
My
So
bundle was a
let's
later
copy
one. Oh yeah, if it's a
get
later
my
one, then
Moroccas
yeah.
here.
At first, when like the OG launch,
shake 'em
the
around.
black
And right now,
Nintendo Wii U came with land.
obviously
The
you
white
can
one
see I
didn't
have
back in
everything, so I'll try to
2012.
describe
I'm
it
not
for
sure
you.
if
So we've
later
got
they added it
kind of like
in,
a
but I wouldn't be
light,
surprised. 2014,
feels
yeah,
like
that
there's,
makes sense.
like tiny
Right before Smash 4 dropped.
plasticky
Yeah, they
things
probably made
inside.
that new
It's like
version
kind
of
of
the
a
Wii U
dry
bundle for that.
feeling, I guess, if
But
that
look
makes
at these
sense. Yeah.
physics for the
beads that we're
maracas.
seeing on screen.
Yeah, I can feel it. And then let's see. So we've got, we see on the bottom, we can change from beads to a rubber ball. So I'm going to change that on the left one. And like, you can feel
Bro,
it bounce around. And I know.
why
I know it
is
doesn't
this
make sense
not
to say this,
a
but it
pin?
feels heavier.
There's
But,
no
like,
reason for this not to be
obviously
packing.
pushing the button doesn't make the controller
Golden Sun
heavier,
definitely needs a
but,
comeback too,
like
for
when I bounce
sure.
it side to side, it feels
100%.
like the
Jackie says not
bouncing is,
every F-Zero.
like,
There's still F-Zero
stiffer,
AX in
maybe
the
a little-
arcade.
It feels like bouncy.
Yeah.
It feels like it's made of rubber.
That doesn't
in the
count.
right Joy-Con there, you can
It's
feel
like
that
how
there are
people
many
were like
individual objects
counting
there,
like
all
the
bouncing
Luigi's
around, and you
Mansion
get a sense of the
arcade
texture
game,
of
which
it.
I love that
It
arcade
feels
game,
hard,
but it's not a
right?
Luigi's
Whereas
Mansion
in
official
the left
mainline
Joy-Con,
release. It does not
you can
count.
feel that it's made
Arcade
of
releases
rubber.
don't count as
It's got a
mainline.
bounce to it.
Yes.
Yeah.
They just don't.
All right, and then let's see. I'll change it back.
I
to
agree
this.
though,
That's
and
the last thing on our list
logically,
is to
because
change
like there's a
the
Mario
pins.
Kart arcade game too. I get it, but
Like a very,
it's not the same.
very festive here.
But yo, this is literally a tech
Nice.
demo, 100%.
Getting
Like
rid
the
of
fact that it's
things.
not a back-end is
Yeah.
insane.
So we got our medal. We finished everything on our checklist. So
Yeah,
let's
whatever
go
Star
ahead
Fox game they
and
release, I
hop
can't
out
imagine
here.
them really complaining about Star Fox not being
And let's
64.
let's
That'd
go
be
over
insane.
here. Oh, okay, so we see. I can just
Somebody
open
says
that
Golden
back up
Sun
again
needs a
so we
port
can
of
take a
Dark
look.
Dawn from the DS. Yo, we still
kid
need
here who wants to
DS.
tell us about his two
That's what people are
medals.
gonna ask for now, yo.
Bragging.
DS
Bragging rights
NSO
there.
2027.
This up here. So we
DS
can see,
NSO
up at the top we're in the
Golden
tech
Sun
demo
Dark
section. So we
Dawn.
did this
Calling it
one.
now.
We've got
Bookmark
our
this
medal for it
moment.
here.
So right now you're
And yo,
exploring
somebody,
the
1,
left
2, 3 switch.
Joy-Con too.
Right. Yeah, all
That's
of
what's
this is
next.
on the
1, 2,
left
3
Joy-Con too.
switch.
Let's
Oh
go down
man.
here and talk to
I
this
thought they'd
person
have a
to tell
game
us about
like 1, 2 switch coming out though. I don't know. I
HD
could be
Rumble
tripping or
function.
losing
So
it,
this
but
is a
I
mini
feel
game.
like they
So we
did
just
have
had
something
tech
like that
demo
coming out
before. This
too.
one's an actual mini game.
Maraca Simulator, Switch 2
and
exclusive.
we're gonna try
Yep,
to
Maraca
use the
Simulator,
HD Rumble
only
2
on the Switch 2.
function to find a single point on the screen.
Oh man.
So let's see. So
Well, yeah, they
this
made
one also has
everybody
mouse controls,
1,
so
2
I'm just gonna
switch,
put the
but I
Joy-Con
thought they
2
made
controller flat down
another
on
sequel on
surface,
top of that
and I'm gonna click it.
because they originally were never even going to
Start.
release the
Alright, so you
game
see the
because of
white
all the
dot in the
bad
middle there.
feedback the playtesters of that
And
game
my
said.
job here
But they
is
released it
move
anyway
this
just to
orange
fill
dot
out the
along a
calendar.
single line here.
Okay,
And as I got
Nintendo.
close to the hidden
Quality
point
control
here, I'm gonna
right there
start
was not on
feeling
par.
the vibration in the
but
controller. So I'm starting to get it over here.
Yeah,
on this side,
it
I got nothing.
exists.
There's nothing over there. I'm gonna move it this way. It's starting to get a little
It's
bit
like
stronger.
Crash
It's kind of
4
like
on
a
the PS2.
kind of like a dun, dun,
It
dun,
exists,
dun, dun, dun.
but no one
As I get
remembers it.
closer, the speed doesn't change. It's just the intensity of the rumble. So
So you're trying to find the point.
But yo,
where
we're
you
streaming
feel
for
the
at least another
strongest
2 hours,
rumble.
man. We
Yeah,
streamed for
so
3
I
hours
think,
already. This is a big stream, man.
it's starting to
So I
fade off on
appreciate
this
y'all
side.
coming through.
Gets pretty strong right in here. And then
VCIPZ,
V-Sips,
VC, V-Sips in the building. Shouts to Jaken in the building. For the 2-year tier membership, been a member for 28 months in the community, man. Really appreciate you, bro. Huge shout outs to the one and only Solid
It's
Jaken.
almost like trying
Let's
to
go.
find the right radio signal.
Right.
Some dude says,
just saying,
listen,
it's not like,
Rafa Cortex on PS2 wasn't
it's
even
like a
that
gradient, like, I
bad.
can't really
It just
distinguish,
barely
like,
did
okay,
anything
this
different in
is
Crash
level
3.
1 vibration, this is level 2. It's like very gradual.
I had no
I
problem
think
with Crash
I'm feeling
4
like
on
right
PlayStation
in here,
because I played it back then. I remember.
I'm gonna say right here on this
It's
little
just
intersection right
the fact that they even made a Crash 4 after already making a Crash 4, like, to me is psycho behavior. Like,
let's go ahead and back out
you know,
here.
like before they even
Just one
made that game,
example of
all it took was a Google search to see that. You know what I mean? And the people developing developing the game never bothered to do a Google search. Like what?
But you don't have rumble.
Like,
in
I
a
love
mouse
Toys
on
for
a
Bob,
computer.
but like,
That's true,
how did they not know
the
that?
sensation of using a mouse with rumble.
Please stop
in it
calling
is
the game
very
PS4.
different than using just a traditional computer mouse.
I'm sorry, Honor, but I'm just saying.
type of input that you can use when
At
you
least I'm not calling Twin Sanity Crash 5.
opened up another level of difficulty for this mini
man, y'all remember that? Twinsanity?
to access it, and we can see in the upper left-hand corner.
I actually
we only have
like
3,
Twinsanity more than
go
Wrath
to
of
that one right
Cortex,
now.
funnily enough.
The experience
Personally.
definitely encourages you to keep exploring and then come back and see what's opened up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This whole tour thing, they definitely shouldn't be showing it off now. I understand they're showing it off as like a free way to see the game, but like,
I'm gonna hop in here. And
should be free with the
this one
system
is
no
all
matter what.
about Dodging the spike balls. I'm
Yo,
gonna
everyone hit that like
take the
button.
left
I
one
do
off 'cause this gets pretty
gameplay live streams, live reaction streams, Nintendo content, and
Alright,
much
so
more
let's
here,
start.
and
This one
videos every
starts
Monday
off
on the
in
main
survival
VC channel.
mode.
Let's go.
So I'm basically just trying to
Oh yeah, Rapid Cortex is only called 4 in Japan, live and stuff, and Crash ain't a Japanese game. Yeah, like it was only just called that for the Japanese release. It's similar to how like in Europe they call Mario Strikers Mario Football. It's just the name of it in that region.
And I just gotta stay out of
Doesn't mean that that's the name across the board.
Oh, well.
Unless someone from the original team of Rapid Cortex goes out of their way to say it originally was considered Crash 4 for our team while in development, unless someone says that, then it can't officially be considered a Crash 4, but there's many people, because of the internet and misinformation and just people with huge followings causing the misinformation that make people not dig deeper into news and then regurgitate wrong info. That's just the internet in a nutshell, unfortunately. Dodge the spiked balls. Game of the year. Yo, like, the fact that this is literally like, you have to pay $5 for this.
You've already beaten your previous time.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Alright, we got the
So
green
the
now.
goal-
Starting
Oh,
game.
yeah.
Green ones.
This is ridiculous
So the
now.
longer that you survive, the more obstacles get
There's
added.
no
so the
way.
challenge keeps going.
Get out of here.
Yo, this guy's gotta survive, man.
Nice work.
I mean, it is really
Yo, there's those big ones
responsive,
now.
So like you can kind of, you can get yourself out of some pretty.
Yo, I need to see
situations here.
how this upgrades and changes, because he's gotta last longer. Come on.
Alright, oh.
Please last longer. Come on, bro. Yo, okay.
yeah, the
He
red
made it
ones.
longer. Okay.
Oh,
Alright,
so now
just
we
make it to a
got
minute,
your
man.
red.
Ah.
Oh, but you did it! You got it!
You got the gold, but would have been nice if you made it to a minute.
I'm
Oh,
sweating.
man.
Alright, well that's
Yeah,
that's
$5. Yeah,
taste of
it should
it
be
here. So then,
$5. Yeah.
let's take a look. So we
Not
got those
during
3
the
medals.
show. It was on
So we have
Twitter
5 medals
earlier.
total.
It was confirmed by a reputable source, because I don't remember
Oh, 6?
which
Oh,
ones,
okay.
but like
Uh,
I saw it. It wasn't from like
Nice,
some
that
Joe
was
Schmo
good.
talking about the
Alright,
game.
let's go.
He keeps hunting you down
know,
just to
he's
brag
following.
how
He's
many medals he has.
But yo, Spike Dodgeball World
alright, so
Record
we
run's
have
gotta go
enough
crazy.
medals now
Yo,
to
people are gonna
access the
buy this
next
game to
level
try and get a
difficulty
world
here.
record on that? You think
2
so?
medals.
Bro, you're gonna convince people to pay
Same concept, we're gonna be
$5 for this
flying my
game.
little,
And I don't think this would be a
UFO
physical
around.
for this either. That'd be
But
funny if there
instead
was
of
though.
just survival this time, the objective
I
is
need
to
it on
pick
the
up as
cart.
many stars as I can.
If this game was a physical, it'd be a virtual game key. For sure.
Let's jump in here.
5. What's the point? Just
So
make
you
it
can see over
free, you
here,
greedy
for 1
SOBs.
medal, we go
Right?
For 20,
For
2 medals,
5,
we gotta go
bro.
for 40.
Like, they really want you to pay
Good luck.
$5
I believe in you.
for the instructions of how to
Just got
use your
warmed up the
system.
last round.
Yeah. You gotta get these first ones, so that's the low-hanging fruit
Oh,
here.
man. That's literally what it is.
But then eventually,
Yo, everyone hit that
we
like
kinda
button, subscribe if you're new.
risk it a little bit
Let's
to
go.
pick up some of these other ones.
Yeah,
And consider being an OG, being a member of the community, if y'all can. Helps a lot, and you get to join our Discord, and you get access to
It's a little
emotes
bit of
and
strategy,
exclusive
too, 'cause
perks.
sometimes it's just not worth it. Just go for
Let's
the
go.
other one.
Okay.
But the longer
Oh
you
shit,
stick
the
around,
sequel to
the
Dodge
less
the Spike Balls? Yeah, we're already watching the sequel. Dodge the Spike Balls 2. Oh man.
That got
All about getting points, but
both of them. Nice.
there's only 2 medals and he got both of them. Worked out.
Well, I could sit here playing this one all day, and I have before, but
Yeah, they're like arcade experiences where you just want to keep playing and get a higher and higher score.
Yeah.
That's cool. They have like mini arcades, testing out the
For this one, you were
the different
using,
controls. That's cool.
Just one mouse. Yeah. But later, these mini games get progressively more difficult, and later they introduce using 2 at the same time, and that broke my brain when I had to do it for the first time. Because like you're used to using a computer mouse, right, with your dominant hand, but when you have to use 2 at the same time, there's something happens.
It's a test of eye-hand coordination at maximum.
And we did unlock another level of difficulty there, but we need 29 medals.
Working
for
on my
that one.
hand-eye
So
coordination.
let's go ahead and come over here, and we're going to make our way to Area B. And this person's going to check and make sure that we've got all our stamps. You get the stamps from finding the hidden signboards.
Right, and I should mention that we're coming into this segment with some pre-existing save data, where a lot of that stuff had already been collected. A lot of those stamps had already been collected. When you experience the game for yourself, you'll need to do all that on your own.
Correct.
So but we're starting fresh here. So all the signboards are hidden. We got to go looking for them. So
Yo, they really made the middle of the Switch a fucking ice rink, though. You saw that? She was skating on that.
Get my stamp here. There's a nice little satisfying
Hand-eye coordination. Yeah, that is true. She said eye-hand coordination, but she probably doesn't do sports. It's okay. I don't get mad at things like that. I try to think of the logic behind it. Unless there's no logic behind it, then I call them a brain-dead retard.
Open this up, you can get
It's
an
just
overview. So on the map menu on the left side.
shout out to the bro Rescue Squad in the building. Appreciate you, bro. How have you been, man? Great to see you. We're in here for the Nintendo Treehouse Presents. Yo, y'all watching? Hit the like button. We're already halfway through. More than halfway through. Still got 2 more hours of the show before we wrap up the stream, and then I'm going to be streaming later tonight on Twitch around 9. Most likely I'll be streaming later tonight on Twitch around 9. So, anyone who hasn't already, don't forget to stay following on Twitch too, because I stream on YouTube usually twice a week. This week's a different scenario, of course, with Switch 2.
There's a huge checklist of items to go and explore, but also for those that are completionists like myself, I'm definitely going to go through, try to get all of those checked off.
Would you be mad at $1 for this? LOL, JK. Honestly, if someone said that to me on Twitter, I'd be like, well, it should be a packing
right
game,
now,
so...
we're just scratching the surface. We're just exploring on the top level, but at some point you'll also be able to explore inside as well, because you could see that elevator on the side.
Ah.
And then one other nice
See, I haven't been looking at the chat.
This USB port.
Twitter made a post. Oh, not Twitter made a post, but Tom Henderson, one of the reputable sources I was thinking of earlier, actually, made another post. But this one is about the chat.
So it's nice to have that second port.
They all say drop the price.
But now let's make our way over here to this tech demo. We're going to take another look.
Dang, I don't think they're going to drop the price.
We talked about how
and that's a Silk Song person saying that. Bro, we're cooked. We're fucking cooked. I'm agreeing with someone who likes Silk Song. We're fucking cooked.
Like maybe thinking about what that means in a different way. It's like a novel way of showcasing what 4K is. Because you can look at like a beautiful high resolution
but that's all of
nice.
the welcome tour for Switch 2. Hopefully, that's free instead. But yes, on the biggest W they did was making Switch controllers usable. They didn't pull a Sony. Yeah, that part was sick. When I found that out, I was so happy because I realized I didn't have to buy the Pro Controller day one. Which I think that's okay. The Switch 2 supposedly can carry the mouse control, so we'll see. I mean, the voice control, so we'll see.
Able to appreciate without watching on a 4K display. And as this particular experience is specifically centers on the 4K output of Nintendo Switch 2.
Wait.
To enjoy this experience, you
Super
will
Mario's
need to have a
4K demo?
in order to play this.
That being said, there's still a lot of experiences that you can play without a 4K, but
all of the experiences, yeah.
This is the Nintendo Switch Online playtest!
Okay, so here we are.
So tiny.
The aesthetic! I'm telling you, like, they partially, like, I don't know. I feel like they were working on this, and they were working on, whatchamacallit, the dedicated, like, servers, too. I don't know. Every time I look at this game, I keep thinking of the playtest. I don't know. Just even the aesthetic, the way things look, the font for, like, the numbers and the pixels, like that.
Without scaling it. And 4K resolution is 3,840 pixels wide, so you can see.
Yo, this is crazy.
in
4K
the stage. It's
Mario.
The play field is widening there, and we.
This
can
is
fit,
wild.
You know,
this is wild though.
Entirety of Super Mario Brothers World 1-1 on one screen.
I'm like squinting right now. It's so tiny.
It is both an impressive feat to see this entire level mapped out on the screen, but also impressive to see Dutch able to complete it.
Well, don't jinx me.
I'm trying not to.
It is
it's words of encouragement.
It is remarkably small, but this just goes to show how many pixels 4K represents.
Yeah, we've come a long way since.
Ooh, there's hidden achievements too.
So you can see the entire level.
You could enter a pipe to clear stage, and then there's a hidden one too. Oh, the whole game?
So we got our checklist. We didn't finish all the.
Or is it just 1-1?
But that's okay. We didn't get our medal.
Bro, that'd be hilarious if it's the whole
live with
game.
that.
I think it's
That's
just
for the folks
1-1
at home
though.
to experience it once they get a chance to.
Damn.
All right, so let's see what else. What else do we want to take a look at here? Maybe.
This is another fun experience here. That's a frame rate mini game.
Frame rate mini game.
Yeah, you can see the ball changing its frame rate.
All right, but we have.
They intentionally have the
some
frame
homework
going
to do,
5
some,
per second, 60 per second,
assignments.
30.
So let's go ahead
That's actually wild.
and make our way back to.
I'm gonna still get the Pro 2 controller. I'm a sucker for programmable back buttons. See,
I want that quiz.
that's the thing.
So we're gonna come
That's
back here
why I'm
to our
picking up the
original quiz
GameCube
kiosk
one day
and
one.
talk to this
Like
person.
the Switch 2 Pro Controller, that will be around for a while. The
quiz
GameCube
about the
one,
insights that we
it's
saw earlier
dropping
about
like
the
day
HD
one
Rumble
with the
2
Switch 2, man. I have to get that one. If I don't get that one, bro,
All right, question
raps.
number 1.
The
Which part of
Wavebird is my
console
favorite
shown in
controller
the
of
image?
all
So we saw
time.
earlier,
I
it is
still
not
use
HD
it with my
Rumble,
current
it is HD
GameCube
Rumble.
to this
That's right. 'Cause
day.
HD Rumble was part of the
To
Nintendo
this day.
Switch, but since we are talking about the Nintendo
So,
Switch 2, it is HD Rumble.
We need
2.
it.
So how does the weight
Need
used
it.
for the HD Rumble 2
Need it.
feature move? It spins around.
Yo, shouts out Jakin, shouts to 164, shouts to Rescue Squad, shouts to Shadow King, shouts to some dude, shouts to one of John. Appreciate everyone who's here, yo. Super Mario Bros. 4K hype. That was pretty hype, it was. But yo, I love how they quiz you on like the console. Like that's kind of cool. It reminds me of the Pokemon quiz games from the Stadium.
Question the third.
Even the
Which
sound
of the
effect just
following
then.
is true of the strength of the HD Rumble feature? It's always
Strong or weak? Trick question.
It's always weak, or it can be either strong or weak.
Well, if you remember from the experience that you did earlier, where you were kind of sweeping the frequency, it increased or decreased in intensity. The closer, the further away you got from the point.
That's funny. It never occurred to me to do this with the mouse controls, but there you go. All right,
there you go.
Bro,
But yeah, that
like,
will
you don't
allow
even
for
have to do this. You could be like, oh, I could just,
experience.
bro.
right.
Mouse controls are gonna change the
in the
game,
Joy-Con
bro.
controllers,
Mouse controls
what
on
are
console,
HD Rumble
I'm not
2
gonna lie.
parts attached
This
to
is why everyone copies
plastic
Nintendo,
on
bro.
front, number 1,
That's why Sony made the Portal.
or the
It's
plastic
why
on the back.
Xbox
Or
and
they're not
Sony
attached to
tried replicating the Wii. Like Nintendo really do be pioneering this shit, and that's why they either get the W's or the L's.
Yeah, the waffle. I think that's the technical term. The
They
waffle.
pioneer this shit, man. They really do.
And it's located there because that's the part that has the most contact with your
Even
hand,
the
right?
Wavebird had a
So that's
fucking
where you're gonna
keyboard back
feel
in the
it
day.
the
For
most.
those who remember, there was the
So we're gonna say
Wavebird
it's
keyboard.
plastic on the back. Let's see how we did.
I don't remember many games and consoles back then with a fucking keyboard on a
We did it.
mobile,
100%.
like
Nice work.
wireless controller.
All right.
That was 20 years ago.
And so, just to recap really quick, we saw some insights
Oh, I'm getting the
here
Cube
that are
controller day
associated with
one, no
Wiz. Those are
question.
spread all over
Right?
the-
Like
the
day
hardware.
one, it's
We
a
saw
must.
tech demo with
That's
the
how I'm
Maracas
replaying
that
my
highlighted the
Switch
HD
2
Rumble
most of the
2
time,
feature.
honestly.
We saw some mini games
So
that use
I'm
the mouse
excited.
controls and
And of
HD
course with the new
Rumble.
Joy-Con too,
And
with the
there's a
mouse
lot
control.
more content all over the map. You know, we saw this.
Stuff like this, little
map here,
see-through
we can
pics,
see all
helps
the
people like
spots
me
that are to
a
explore.
ton that do
So there's a
repairs
lot
for
more that we
people.
didn't see. We
Yeah,
got to see the,
that's good too, because you get to see a little bit of a deeper
percentage for each
analyzing
section. So
of
we're just scratching the surface.
the
here.
hardware,
'cause
because
again, like, there's
you
so
can do
much more
repairs and
to
all that, so
explore, there's
helps
so
you get a
much
better
more to
idea,
just
better hang of
experience,
it.
and you'll even be able to get inside the console to learn.
Yeah,
even
how much of a
more. As
pain in
Sam
the ass
mentioned,
they'll be to
it's like
fix
you get
later,
to get
yeah.
those dev insights in the palm of your hand.
Probably the
literally,
magnetic
so-
parts,
And you might
especially.
think
Those
that
are probably
you know
the
everything there
part
is
that's
to
probably
know
hardest to
about
fix
Nintendo
with the
Switch
new
because it looks
Switch.
So familiar to Nintendo Switch, but the even things that exist.
Yo,
on
we're so
Nintendo
close to
Switch,
15 like
HD
hype. I'd
Rumble,
appreciate if you
have
did
been
hit that. Let's
redesigned
go.
for Nintendo Switch too. So there's a lot of new stuff to learn.
Yeah, for sure.
But
Well,
yeah,
thank
I
you
love the
again,
story
guys, so
setup
much
we
for
had
walking
with
us
Metroid
through,
Prime
and
earlier. It
thanks
was
everyone
sick.
for tuning in at home, getting a little bit of the experience of Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour. Next up is Dragon Drive. This segment has been recorded previously, but we're going to air it to you live. So just
Pre-recorded?
stay tuned.
Aw, man. This is the only segment they're showing so far that's been pre-recorded. I don't know about y'all, but I'm gonna make me a sandwich. And, how about y'all? I'm excited for Dragon Drive, but simultaneously, if I'm gonna be like a little for real, I have a strong feeling that game's gonna cost like $60, and it definitely shouldn't. So, we're gonna continue to Treehouse. Stick around, everyone. It's gonna take me just like 6 to 8 minutes to make a sandwich, but I don't know. Is it gonna take me that long? It probably shouldn't. Yo, welcome back, Gone Hunter. There's actually a break happening right now. I'm gonna grab a sandwich, make a sandwich real quick. But big butt, no BBL, but big butt. They're showing off a pre-recorded footage of Drag and Drive, which personally, I don't know. I'm not a fan of that. Sounds crazy, but I'm not. Like the fact that it's pre-recorded, and the game. They haven't said the price of this game, but like, there's no way people are spending more than 40 on it. More than 30, I think, is too much. But what kind of Sammy? I'm making a pastrami Sammy. I love me some pastrami. That's been my thing right now. I've always liked pastrami, but pastrami sandwich time with some garlic cheddar cheese. I'm gonna make it real quick, but I'll be right back. So yeah.
Thank you for watching Nintendo Treehouse Live with Nintendo Switch 2. My name is Corey. I am here with Dutch, Teresa, Demetrius, Kay, and Chiwu. Today, we'd like to show off a brand new game we just announced called Drag and Drive. In this game, this is a brand new 3v3 sport where you're gonna be shooting, driving, and doing tricks, all while using dual motion controls with the dual mouse controls, excuse me, with the Joy-Con 2 controllers as well as motion controls. So before we get into this 3-on-3 sport, let's show off a little bit of what I mean about these dual mouse controls. So I'm gonna go through the tutorial here. So we'll start by pressing L and R on my Joy-Con 2 controllers. And you'll see that we've got these mouse pads here today and we've got a flat surface. So I'm gonna be holding each Joy-Con 2 controller like a mouse face down on the flat surface. And I can slide my right hand forward as if it's a mouse to move my wheel forward, or my left hand forward to spin the left tire. So now I'm kind of being put on the ground here, you're seeing, and now if I slide my Joy-Con 2 controller forward, you'll see my character turn to the left. Likewise, a left Joy-Con forward will move my character to the right. And as you would expect, if I have both Joy-Con moving forward, my character will move straight. You may recognize too that my Joy-Con 2 controllers today are wired. That's just because we're here at this event. The Joy-Con 2 controllers at home, of course, will be wireless. All right, so we are just learning the basics here in this tutorial at the event, but we're gonna show off a few more basics before we get into the 3v3. So next up, we've got brakes. Brakes, very important to turn on a dime. So with the ZL and ZR buttons, you can press those with the left and right index finger to brake. So ZR to turn right. Likewise, if you need to brake kind of suddenly straight, you can hold both ZL and ZR at the same time to hit both brakes. We're in this tutorial here. It's also letting us do a little bit of free tutorialization here while it's teaching us the moves. I'm playing on a flat surface, but if I wanted to, I could also play on my pant legs for an alternate control scheme. Next up, we've got lights on the back of your character. So as you can read there, they're gonna light up when you hit your top speed. So it kind of starts out with nothing, and then as you move forward, you're gonna see that flash. And long slides forward with each Joy-Con are really the way to play this game, especially on those straightaways to get good speed.
But as you get used to it as well, you'll want to like slightly adjust which of your hands you want to move, so you can make those kind of very slight adjustments.
Fine-tune your steering.
Exactly. And as you're moving forward too, Corey, like the rumble feels will kind of activate to kind of give that sort of higher motion that you can kind of feel as you're moving forward.
100%. It's pretty satisfying and obviously difficult to come over to the stream for viewers watching at home, but I love the HD Rumble 2 feeling when you are sliding the Joy-Con 2 across the surface. So this part of the tutorial is just asking me to hit some checkpoints just to ensure I kind of learn the basics of mobility with turns.
Those very minute adjustments will help.
So again, those long strides with both Joy-Con forward. All right. So this game does feature a basketball. We are going to be shooting and scoring in this game. So when you reach up to the basketball, you'll automatically pick it up once you reach it. And if you've got the ball and you're near a teammate, with your left and right pointer fingers, you can push the L and R button simultaneously past your teammate. And then if you are on defense, riding up and hitting a player from the front, you'll dislodge the ball to kind of create that loose ball so you can then go steal the ball. Importantly, you do need to hit them from the front. And because you've got a basketball, this is where the motion control comes in, where a natural shooting motion with your hand will shoot the ball.
And then depending on distance, the points will change, but also depending too on whatever tricks you do, it will also adjust the point.
Yeah, extra fractions of point per style.
Exactly. So one quick thing to note, this kind of might seem intuitive, but the closer you are to the basket, the easier the shots are going to be. There's also a gauge down at the bottom. You can see it widening and then kind of shrinking. When that gets kind of smaller, you're going to be in a good zone. And so the closer you are, the more straight on you are to the basket, that's going to increase your odds as well. And as you would expect, the further out you get to the perimeter on the three-point line, that's going to make it more difficult shots as well. So it's actually not as difficult when you don't have opponents and defenders going for the ball.
But to that point, this is a 3-on-3 online game, but you can play and practice with CPU.
That's right. So we've got some bots here that it's highlighting, so you can practice against those bots if you're trying to get your skills up for the online play, whether against friends or random matchmaking. And you can see that we're going to be driving towards the red basket. You can't hold the ball forever, so no ball hogging. Each team on offense will have 14 seconds to shoot the ball, or else they'll lose possession. And
11 viewers, man?
You're always going to have
Y'all insane.
Whether it's neutral or whether the opponent or your
I ain't even here. Hey, y'all are here. Y'all are the best. I'm gonna catch up to chat now.
We've gone through some of the basic mechanics.
Oh, yo, paraplegic basketball? Like, I'm sorry, but like, I think this looks fun.
So, on team
and
B, which will be our team,
I got chips.
Myself, Dutch, Teresa, and Demetrius, K, and Chiwu will be representing the other guys. Boo.
Jay says, I kind of want the GameCube controller, but I bought the wireless one for Switch 1 when Smash Ultimate dropped. Oh, that's definitely Power A. Fuck Power A, bro. All my homies hate Power A. The only homie I know who doesn't hate Power A is someone who gets a little code whenever someone buys their shit. Fuck Power A. All my homies hate Power A. Jay out here comparing a Power A controller to the first party one? Bruh.
Alright, so it is a 3-minute.
And someone says, I use that shit for a week, going right back to my pro controller. Well, that's because Power A makes garbage. They make garbage for people who play Xbox. Oh man, like I can't. Like Power A is garbage, bro. It's like genuine, like, fecal matter. Why get a Power A controller? Like, genuinely. There's no benefit besides wanting to have a shittier experience. If that's a benefit, then go for it. Arms 2 could probably come later though. You know, some people were joking like, this is Arms 2, it's called legs. Well, I guess it'd technically be no legs, it'd be wheels. But well, this game does look fun. But like, yeah, if this game ends up being 60 or 40, it's insane. Insane. It's gotta be a $29 game, I'm sorry. Cause like, this game can't be 40 or 60 bucks. It has to be $29.99 at most. They returned its Kari down. Got that shit playing while you dipped. Hey, it's all good, bro. I know the new Kari does have some bangers.
no.
That's time for me to eat my sandwich. I'm gonna mute myself for a little bit, but then I'm gonna catch up some of the comments in the chat.
Shooting it. Oh, let's see if I can get a straightaway. All right. Oh no. Can I get it? Oh no. No, it's gone. Oh, so close. You got it. Nice. All right, I'm gonna get back on defense. Well done, Teresa.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, 5.1. And that 5.1 is because there was a trick involved in that shot. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna pass it. Oh no, no, no.
I'm not right.
Go for it.
Oh no, I'm gonna pass it.
Oh, no. Not to the other team.
Oh no. Wide open.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh, go, go, go.
Oh no. Uh-oh, look at that.
Oh gosh. Oh, go, Corey.
Oh, I can't. I'm trying to pass. Okay, you got the three-pointer? Oh.
Yeah, Gone Hunter.
Look at that.
Arms 2 doesn't exist because we got Mario Kart World.
Back up here.
It's made by the same team.
Defense here. Put a shutout here. Oh, nice. Oh, no shutout. No shutout. All right, there's 10 seconds left. Let's see if I can pull off the dunk. Oh no, I didn't get enough momentum. 8.2. You can see some kind of team highlights here for each player. So it looks like I was had Hustle. Teresa was the scoring machine, nicely done. And over on the other team, we had some sticky fingers and board crashing. This was just game 1. Let's run it 2 out of 3. So hoping you guys bring some more competition this next game. You know, you may have recognized that the Joy-Con 2 controllers we're playing with today are wired. That's just because we're here at this event. Of course, actual Joy-Con 2 controllers will be wireless. Actually, yeah, that's a good point. So let's show a couple of tricks here. You trying to show a little bit off here earlier, but you're able to do some bunny hops as well. You can basically, if you hold your tire down, you can basically kind of go on one wheel. If you also pull up both wheels kind of at the same time, you're able to do a bunny hop. So let's see if I can do that real quick while maybe pulling off a shot. Let's see here. There we go. And then if I can pull off a shot with that, you would have gotten extra points alongside that.
But yeah, agreed. Should be 40. Probably be higher. Hopefully not, though, Hunter. They can keep arms. I wasn't a fan of it. I thought it was good for like the Switch trial, the 1 week trial. That was about it.
One more time on that. Yeah, it is. I mean,
But I gotta get my money in order. Left my ass off after next week. I'm gonna pre-order. I have this puncher bag I'm trying to get while it's still on sale. I'm gonna do that next week. Yeah, man. I'm gonna be doing the same. A lot of the same.
There we go.
Gotta get it all in order.
And then last trick I'll show. Oh, I love all this cheering off. If you basically
I'm
move
finishing
the
up my
Joy-Con
food.
2 controllers in the opposite direction,
I'm gonna
going off
throw it out.
You can do a spin, which
I'll be right back.
also will get some extra trick points. So a few more advanced maneuvers. Again, easier said than done when you're in this sort of lobby setting waiting to compete. But let's jump into match number 2. Maybe we'll see if someone can pull off some of these tricks in the match itself. Oh, look at that. Is that Chi-Wu down there?
Your own version of the wave.
I know we need to time that together next time. Oh no.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. We lose it? We lose it? That's okay. Oh. All right, I'm going to try to set us up here.
That was silly.
All right, Teresa's got it.
Oh, come on.
That was interesting. Oh.
You got 2 on 1 down there.
Oh, okay.
Deny it.
There it is.
Oh! I needed more speed.
No, 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 no. Go, go.
Oh, somebody down here? Okay, I'm gonna
Yep,
see
go
if I
for
can-
it, go for it.
There you go.
Nice.
Third points right there.
Trying to dislodge, see if I can get a turn over. Oh, there we go. Nice. You got a runway. Oh yeah, you got it. Oh. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh wow, nice pass.
Oh, brother. Oh, nice shot. Wide open.
Oh, wow. Nicely done.
Not much time left. We need a three-pointer.
All right, do we?
To tie, yeah.
Yep, we do. We do.
Oh, we still got plenty of time, though. Don't worry about it. Don't rush. No! Oh, not much time, though.
Take that shot.
Shot clock's running. Shot clock's running. So when the ball is flashing.
So yeah, as the ball is flashing, that means that we're going to lose possession,
Right.
and it's going to go back to the other team. So I definitely want to make. You guys.
Oh yeah, you got it. Yeah, pass. Right here.
Go, go, go.
Hey, all right.
All right.
Oh, 5 is 5. All right.
All right. Level. We're on tie.
Oh no.
Oh, God. Oh, no. No. No.
We got it. We got it.
Oh, nice, nice, nice.
You're free,
Go,
you're
go,
free.
go, go. Go, go, go.
That's the
I think I keep going for that dunk. It's getting a lot.
I believe in us. We got 24 seconds.
Uh-oh. Hey!
All right.
Come on, I believe in you. Let's go, Corey.
Oh, I needed a trick. That's no good.
Oh, no.
We need
Go,
3.
go,
What do we need?
go.
Just if you need a trick. Two and a trick. Oh, that was close.
That's a tie. Good job, guys. Good job.
All right, so that is one game apiece. It is best 2 out of 3, so we're gonna play one final match for bragging rights.
Yep.
Demetrius, K, and Chiwu are bringing it, clearly. We gotta stop the momentum now. All right, so we'll hop into a game here shortly for our final match, and let's do it. All right. Want to time it up? Wait, Dutch was slightly off. It's fine.
At a 50-50 chance. All right.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna pass it. There we go. Oh.
There you go. Nice.
Oh.
All right, I'm on a breakaway.
Yeah, you got it. You got it. You're clear. You're clear.
Am I?
No.
Oh.
You're not clear.
No.
Oh, fine.
No, no, no.
Oh, nice.
All right.
All right, Dutch.
Go, Dutch.
Go. Oh.
Oh.
Top of the key. Nope. Trying to get set up here. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
They had an open shot.
Guys.
You got it. You got it. All right, you got one on your coming on your right.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
You can hit me right here.
Oh, you got it.
That's not it.
You got it.
No.
Oh, no.
Red team's got it. All right.
Yeah, nice, nice, nice. Go, 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 go.
Oh.
Oh. Thank you.
All right. There you go. Yellow block for you. Oh no. Oh no.
You got it. You got it. Nope. Nope.
You can kick it out.
Oh.
Oh, no. Oh, God. Don't give it up.
You got it.
Go, go, go.
Oh no. Oh.
Oh, no. Ah,
Wow.
got
This
it.
is a game of defense here.
This is tense. Come on.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, nice.
Oh no. I got a little too excited on the breakaway there.
Come on, come on.
pass it. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, they were wide open. Uh-oh. All right, 30 seconds. 30 seconds. We got a lot of work to do. Quick three. Quick three. Oh no, that was off center. But all right, we just need a defense here. Oh, oh. Okay, 14 seconds. You got it. Shoot it. Oh, it's tied. No. Well, in the spirit of good competition, we'll call it a draw today. This was our first look at Drag and Drive, exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. Thank you for taking a quick look, and thank you to all of our teammates and competitors. Good job. Up next, we've got a look at Donkey Kong Bonanza, so stay tuned for Nintendo Treehouse Live. Thank you.
Yo, so something actually just came up. I actually have to wrap up the stream now. I apologize about that, but hope y'all have yourselves a damn good one. I will see you all possibly later tonight at 9, like I said, and hopefully back by tomorrow morning for the next Treehouse. Have a good one, everyone. Peace.
100%, 100%. Sips and bricks too. You see us coming in the jag. You know we keep it 100 proof. No, we gotta keep it 100, keep it 100 real true.